Alright, let's get this show on the road. Hello, good evening. The slime is actually reading. It's a miracle. Anyway, sorry for the huge delay. Things came up, and it took longer than expected. I mean, I guess I could just tell you guys this, but like, recently my cousin, just had a kid. Or my cousin's wife. So, like, kind of had to help out a bit, because, they needed a hand, so yeah, that was it. Probably gonna be the same for the next few days, but it's alright. How is everyone tonight? I hope you're excited. You might be wondering, Yuko, where's the game? Why isn't it LD player? Why are we on the screen? If any of you actually read the description, then you would know what we'd be starting with. Oh, my phone is... I forgot to mute my phone. You did not hear me echo there. Okay, so... TLDR, every single time I'm gonna start like a new episode or chapter, I'm gonna try to do like a quick recap. Like, I've been playing this game for like since the start, so I generally know like the basic of the story, like what happens essentially. Like, heck, I watched the first 2 seasons of Arknights, and that gave me a bit more context. So let's see how well my memory serves me. Yeah, so from the start. Okay, so I'm not too sure when I'm gonna get to reading, but I'll just do like a quick TLDR within like, what, 20 minutes or so? Okay, so Evil Time starts us off with us in this weird coffin thing, right? So I don't know the exact timeline, so forgive me if I'm wrong, because for this stream, if I can get through it, is only Evil Time part 1, right? Because it's split into 2 parts. So let's just do this. Evil Time part 1. And maybe 2, because I might mix things up. Okay, so like, first off, we first meet Amiya, who's like, kind of looking down at us. Like, wow, doctor! Are you okay? And she holds Doctor's hand, who's kind of like, you can't see Doctor, but Doctor is in a coffin. Like, ayo, drag me out of here. Anyway, and then the rest of the squad is just kind of like behind here, like protecting Amiya in case like anyone else is going to like attack them, because right now they're like what, in the heart of Chernobog, where the coffin is. What was it called? The sarcophagus. Yeah, we're at the sarcophagus place, which I don't know how it looks like, but I think it's like a giant building to some extent. Anyway, so like, all nice and dandy. Doctor is kind of like a newborn deer, because they're like, what the heck is going on? Like, hold me. Drag me out of here. Where are we? What am I doing? I don't have memories. So like, Doctor is just like, question mark. I don't know what to do here. So then they kind of like escape out of it, but then they're kind of chased by like what? I think at this point Reunion appears. So Reunion is kind of like attacking them, I think. Reunion, and they're trying to avoid all the Reunion people, right? And then, what was it? In the anime, something about going into a tunnel, and then they get like flashbanged by some like weird thing, and then Doctor just kind of goes like woozy. Was it? I don't know. This is like the most inaccurate explanation of Evil Time ever. So that happens, and then like they keep on going to this like intersection place. I don't know, and then like suddenly it starts like there's some fiery thing going on, and then like Ace takes it for the team and dies. not at Marineford, but between Tallulah. We get introduced to Tallulah, who's like, ooh wow, who's this powerful lady? Oh wait, she's a Reunion leader. Anyway, everyone escapes. They get to the land ship, which is like super big. I don't know. No, they get off in like a helicopter sort of thing. And then they just like fly back. How do you draw a helicopter? I don't know. But like, yeah. So they go back. And I think that's the end of Evil Time. So that's about it. This is the certified storytime with Yuko. Truly. And Ayo, 14 months. Thank you, Al. Okay, I think that's about it for the recap. Everyone following? I think this is pretty accurate. Retelling of the story? Well, let's see how accurate I am. I'm not too sure how much detail I'm gonna go into, but this is fine. Okay, where is the game? I have it right here. And you might have noticed that I have like the Babel main screen opening, or like the lobby theme playing, because like it's so nice, but also it's kind of sad. Listen to it every single day, man. Anyway, here we are. But yeah, I don't really remember. Like, I do know the first couple of episodes for Arknights, or chapter equivalent, right? I don't know what you guys go by, but episodes, chapters, whatever. It's basically a slugfest. And by that, I mean the English translation, localization, the story, it's kind of infamous for being really dragged out, I will say. So either way, I'm still going to go through the entire story from start to finish. So yeah, and then, man, right, there's like a before after. I think this is the start. Okay. I don't think the tutorial stages have stories, right? Yeah, they don't. Okay, let's get started here. And I think the audio is fine. Let me just see if I can like get chat on my screen too, because it's on my main monitor. There we go. Okay. Tutorial gives a little story. I don't think it's needed. It's fine. I think. It's just like the main story that I'm going to go through. Like Jessica learning for the doctor's sake? Oh, really? Do I want to go through that, or will that waste, spend a bit of time there? It's alright, let's just get started. Alright, for this, will I be reading? I don't know. Oh shoot, did I goof up? Wait, why are we already here? Hold up. Is this right? 01, Part 1, Collapse. Okay, so I can just read the summary here real quick. So, Trinobog has fallen into disarray. Order has collapsed and Reunion burns and loots the city with reckless abandon. Despite knowing that they should retreat, Rhodes Island takes action to try to save innocents. Wait, am I really on the right chapter? Hold up. Ian actually can't read. Why are we starting off with Doberman here? Or is this like the way? Okay, sure. Hello, Doberman. This is the first time we meet you. How could this be? What in the world is going on here? Should I voice act this? I'm bad at voice acting. I feel like if I just read it out loud, it's just gonna be monotone. The first part is part of the main tutorial before 01, but you can't access it except on YouTube. Oh, really? Okay, let's pretend we just went through it then. Search all these houses. I want every single room turned inside out. Man, remember the days when we thought that Reunion was like such a bad group, like evil group, like why are you doing this to all the innocents? Let go of me. No, you can't. Trying to resist? Too late, you filthy churnos. Oh my god. Reading this out loud feels kind of awkward. Just run. Don't worry about me. Save our child. Is it this child? I mean, looks kind of like Savage. This takes you back. Yeah, flashback for all you lore readers. We're back at square one. Mama. Forget about the civilians. Hold the line first. There are too many masked goons coming. Oh wow, they actually did this? Okay, well, I knew that the Ursa guards were kind of like... They abandoned the civilians eventually, which was like, oh no. Oh yeah, how many of you here in chat read the story from start to finish? And then how many of you skipped? Oh, Teku, you're here. I forgot to like say hi to people in chat. I don't even know who's here. Oh, just the usual bunch. But hello everyone. How was your day? You did? I know Teku's been reading. So most of you guys did. Going through the side stories you missed? You know, eventually I'll go through the side stories and events. But for now, this is going to be for the main series. So, yeah. I'll do like separate stream for the side stories. Or actually, I think there is like a timeline of events, so maybe I'll just follow that. But I'll have to look the timeline up, but I'm pretty sure this entire stream is going to be just evil time. Only started reading after chapter 7, mostly listened to narrations and summaries. I think a lot of people did that as well. Yeah, there's like the intermission story stuff, but that happens like in between some of the main stories because it's like, essentially like a flashback, I think. But yeah, some are linked with each other, and in between the time, like between the events of like specific main stories too. But again, I will look up that flowchart that I saw on my Twitter timeline just like literally last night. Anyway, back to reading, guys, because Slime is actually reading now. Don't give the cops any time to rest. Keep attacking. Where are reinforcements? We're going to get overrun. Overrun? You are going to get overrun. Attack. What's going on? Why is Reunion doing this? After all these years, the wolves in sheep's clothing finally bare their fangs. The infected. They're attacking the Ursus troops. But why? Challenging the Ursus government like this is basically suicide. No, look at how fierce this attack is. This must have been a planned operation. The place we rescued Doctor from was supposed to be top secret, but they somehow still managed to infiltrate it. It's possible that Reunion's attacks has already spread through Chernobyl in its entirety. It kind of sucks that I can't really like read the first part of the story. Unless there is a way. But I don't really want to like whip it up on YouTube because that's a hassle to set up. No, how can that be? Have you found any of those fleeing Chernos yet? I'm still looking. Good. Don't let a single one get away. Those cold-blooded beasts. I'll make them pay for what they did to my family. Sorry, I just wanted to like imitate that cough. What was that? Over there. Uh-oh. They found us. Shush. They're looking. Female. Oh. Ugh. Over here, I found him. And then piercing scream. I don't want to be too loud here. No, don't. Hiding in an alley? Get out. Did you really think we wouldn't find you there? I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Please, at least spare my child. You need to stop this now. Amiya. I'm aware of the risks, Instructor Doberman. It's just that we don't have the luxury of sitting around waiting for Reunion to disband. Additionally, nobody knows how long the situation will last. Man, this is like baby Mia days before all the character development. Therefore, the best course of action would be to take out the enemy and then get moving. Wouldn't you agree? Understood. I'll follow your command. All squads, listen up. We have the element of surprise. These Reunion members don't know that we're here yet. I mean, they almost found us. Remember, be decisive, take them out, cleanly and swiftly. Doctor, gather your team. It's time to prove yourself. Time to use the PRTS! We have no more time to second-guess ourselves. Oh wait, I forgot there's dialogue options here. Okay. You should have told me sooner. ... A simple matter, I'll handle this. Do I want to go for the goofy doctor, or do I want to be like a confident doctor here? You should have told me sooner! Amiya, I'm counting on you. Decide disappointment from Doberman to me. Understood. Oh, CG time. Look at that! Early day CGs! Be the slime you were always meant to be. Yeah. Silent we shall be, should conflict be avoidable. But fight tooth and nail, should it be necessary. Rhode Island's creed has always been the same. Wow, fancy transition screen there. Okay, time for the after now. Wow, after the big fight that we had in 0-1. Yeah, I was debating whether to like go through the stages again, but then that would take too long. You bunch aren't from Ursus. Yes. Looking at our uniform, it's obvious that we aren't affiliated with Ursus. Looks like they didn't have time to notify the others. Well done, Doctor. I'm gonna read like Yuuko-kun, but then that's kind of weird. Reading my own name. Think all the reunion characters should get gremlin voices? Oh, should I do that? Maybe. Wouldn't that be funny? I really should review your capabilities more objectively. Yes, please do, Doberman. I'm only a little slime here. Just taking over the body of Doctor. Canon lore. Believe it. Huh? Amiya? She's heading over to them. Are you okay? Huh? Oh, thank you. No problem. It's our... You're also an infected? What do you want? Don't hurt my children. I'm begging you. Please don't hurt us. Sad Amiya. Aw. Find a safe place to hide. Please have mercy. Let us go. Has everyone gotten enough rest? I'm fine. Why is she afraid of you? Oh, sweet summer child, Doctor. You don't know yet. Doctor. You've also asked a similar question before. Because I am infected. You know, the thing with like the Arknights' way of like telling its story. This is supposed to be a bit of an impactful scene, but then, like with no dialogue and just like sprites that are just non-moving, it's just like, okay. Infected. It's so nice to see new people getting into the game. I'm like 4 years into this game, man. I'm practically like at chin level. It's different after Babel event, for real. Doberman and I, and most of the members of Rhode Island, are as well. I guess you can consider me as like a new player reading the story. A new reader to Arknights. Despite knowing some details here or there. Even those reunion members who we just fought. We've contracted a terrible illness, something that terrifies most people. Yeah, because people turn to dust and perish. Oripathy. Those who have contracted oripathy are called the infected. Doberman. Ursus has always treated the infected harshly. Yeah, they don't like them. I mean, who doesn't? Ursus just happens to be a particularly cold-blooded about it. Civilians are taught to fear the infected through propaganda. Nobody even bats an eyelid when the infected are hunted down, and some even cheer for it. That's why Reunion chose this place. However, this time it's not just a simple protest anymore. They've begun resort to large-scale violence. When Ursus puts an end to the rioting, the infected in Chernobog will only face more cruelty. In contrast, with you here, Doctor, perhaps Rhodes Island's situation will improve. Is this also related to me? Still stay silent? Or, I see. I must be pretty important. Both Kalsen and Amiya have mentioned that you are a cutting-edge Oripathy researcher. But with your memory loss, I doubt whether you'll be of any use again. Ugh. Instructor, that's way too harsh. Perhaps you'll be able to master the theories again after some reviewing, just like how you relearned your commanding skills. After all, you are our field commander. To be honest, I never thought a neurology doctor could also be a master tactician. Little did we know, the doctor is a little someone deep down inside. Whoever read Babel by the end of it would know. Doctor. But after seeing you, I can somehow understand it. I mean, Rhodes Island itself is very similar to your field of study. Hey, damn you, stop running. It's time for your injection. Huh? I told you, I'm fine. I don't need treatment yet. You need to get your regular injection to slow your symptoms. Didn't you say you were feeling dizzy? That's not the same condition at all. What if you start having other issues when you're in battle? For the sake of everyone's safety, you have to take care of yourself too. Just take the injection, my dude. Medic-chan just wants to help out. Do we ever see the medic girl? Like, I swear, she was like a bit of a fan favorite for a while. Not right there. I'm giving you the shot. Wow. Who likes needles anyways? Needles are scary. It's like once you just glance at it, it's just like you see it like coming towards your arm and you're just like, oh no, sharp pointy. This is what Rhodes Island does. We're looking for a cure to the infection, as well as mitigating the problems associated with the infected. That's right. It's not enough to only conduct research, or only try to resolve conflicts. She appears here and there in some events? Oh, okay. We must address all the problems surrounded the infected. This is the only way for Rhodes Island to give all the infected a chance at survival. We understand them better than most others because we, like them, are also infected. No matter who is involved or what is required, Rhodes Island seeks to put an end to the spread of hatred and disease. Doctor, perhaps this will be your calling as well. Or will it? At least, this is my wish. What are you talking about? I need some more time to think about this. Honestly, in this situation, where would Doctor go? Let's be real. Like, memory loss, only these guys know you, like, you're wearing the same uniform and all that. I mean, I guess in an alternate reality, an AU, what if Doctor just, like, joined Reunion? Though then again, I think he'd just be outed. It will give you plenty of time to let all of this sink in. However, the time given us is scarce. Gather up, everyone. We're leaving. Anything could happen on our way to the meeting point. Amiya, the situation in Chernobog has become very complicated. We can't afford to create extra pressure for the rescue team, but... How much time do we have left? 3 hours. After 3 hours, this city will be consumed by the catastrophe. Alright, first catastrophe mention. After that, everything will be over then. Hello, Heinrich, how are you? What lore are we in? Evil Time Part 1. And look who it is! Our favorite character that all specialists, pushers and puller teams like to, have a nice chat with. We found some unknown variables. Notify the others now. We're going after them. And then tutorial. Should we do a tutorial? Nah. That'll take some time. Anyway, you know, that was kind of shorter than I thought. I thought it would be longer, but then there's quite a few stages. 11 stages, I guess. Well, if you take out the, oh no, you know, same count, anyway. Okay, Johanne, you are a bit rude, so sorry about that. I am going to have to put you in a timeout. Like, you don't have to listen to the stream. Like, you just leave. Anyway, since you have that sort of attitude, sorry about that, but I'd rather not have anyone like you on my channel. So sorry. Goodbye. And honestly, if anyone has that sort of attitude on my channel, like, you're not welcomed here, just saying. Time out? They're gone from this channel. I'm not gonna let them back. Because we're just here to have fun. Just chill. Read the story. Like, who cares? Like, if I suck at reading, I suck at reading. You guys should just read the screen. Can you read? Jeez. L behavior, for real. Cringe. But yeah, I know most of you guys are pretty chill, and if you're chill, I'll be chill with you. And also, like, when am I ever gonna read the story, right? Yeah, they're like gone. So anyway, let's ignore them and enjoy our story. I wonder if I can get through, like, Evil Time Part 2 as well. That would be nice though, because it kind of wraps it all up, right? Tallulah appears in Part 2, right? I think so. I would like to think that she does. Let's continue on! Bullying new players? They should see my roster. I have like almost every 6-star. I mean, if I weren't reading this out loud, I'd be done by now. You know, once you get used to reading things, you just read it super fast, right? That's me, but if I'm just reading out loud, it'll just take me time. Hey yo, 15 months in it! Nice! Thank you so much, Yuuko. It's good to see you. This is way beyond my expectations. Explosions, rioting, fires, fighting in the streets. Has Chernobyl completely fallen into chaos? Thanks to the swift response of the teamwork on Chernobyl military police. Oh, TV host talking. Oh yeah, this screenshot. Oh right, this reminds me. I don't know, every time I see this CG, like, I get reminded of that like, Arknights AMV. Or that really well edited AMV sort of thing that one guy made, where it was like, I forgot what it was, but it was really well made. Maybe I'll share it with you guys once I find it on Discord. What do you mean, weird numbers? What numbers? I'm talking about the membership thing, alright? Oh, you mean my account, right. Oop. You know, chat delay. The situation is largely under control. The incidents in most areas have already been contained. Currently, the military police have already surrounded the thugs who had taken the Vaschuk prospect. Oh yeah, just a heads up, guys. Like, I am for sure going to butcher like a lot of the non-English names because slime has trouble reading. As you can see, the senseless violence is about to be put to an end. Honestly, like, the beginning of Arknights, it's not too bad, but then after a certain point, once you get into like newer areas on Terra, it's just like words everywhere. Please do not panic, stay indoors, and await another victory for Chernobog. May the glory of Ursus bless the Emperor and his people. You know, have we ever like met the Emperor of Ursus? I don't remember the dude. Or was he like murked off screen? Because I swear it was like Patriot at some point was kind of like waltzing down the streets at one point. Oh, we do see him? Curse them. Where the hell did they get those kinds of equipment and weapons? Don't get scared. Cowards in armors are still just cowards. They're just a bunch of untrained thugs. But there's so many of them. We've already taken out the forces 3 times the size of ours. Just do it again and the battle will be over. Man, this Ursus captain is so full of himself. What if things don't go your way? Enough with the nonsense, Chernobog scum. Monolingual skill issue. Ain't that everyone? English is such a weird language. You think you can stand against us? Exile and hard labor are too good for your kind. We should have executed the lot of you the moment you were captured. How dare you? Oh really? Babel has 3 mistakes back to back? Man. It'll probably take me like a while to get to Babel or even the main story. No, eventually when I get to like the side story stuff, I'm probably gonna have to like use the story reader if it's not already in the records. You know, by that time maybe Babel will be out. Who knows? Like, how often am I gonna do these like Arknights readings? Ah, they're rushing us again. Our front lines won't hold out much longer. For the Emperor, stand your ground. I can't do it anymore. This is kind of tough for both sides because you have like the guards who, not all of them are bad apples, right? And then the poor infected who are kind of like being hunted down. Well, and then there's Reunion who's kind of like making a mess out of everything. Just read while playing, but then I won't be reading like on stream then. I think I'll just only read on stream. Anyone who turns tail will be executed on the spot. We have to stay put. We must not expose ourselves yet. The Ursus guards are getting overwhelmed by Reunion? What they're broadcasting on television can't be farther from the truth. Even in this situation, Chernobog authorities are still playing their games. But things are getting worse for us too. We can't expect to sneak out anymore. Terrible road conditions and enemy blockades. We won't be able to use our own vehicles anymore. Just use a ramp and jump through it. jump across it. I mean, I don't really necessarily need to like replay events. I only play during reruns. Because like I've done all the events the first time. I think it's mainly for new players, isn't it? That's right. The rescue team must be large enough to clear out any Reunion members that block our way. Splitting up any further would be suicide. These Ursus guards. They might look powerful because they're well equipped, but Reunion clearly has an overwhelming advantage in numbers and morale. This is nothing like when we first investigated Chernobog. When we sneaked in, the quantity and distribution and status of Chernobog's guards and military were in a very bizarre state. Back then, we couldn't figure out why. Have Reunion already destroyed most of Chernobog's defenses at that point? Though I don't have any proof, if Reunion has grown powerful enough to launch such a large-scale operation. All I can say is that I feel lucky those guards are being surrounded instead of us. Of course, we must be vigilant of our surroundings. By the time we end up in a crisis, it'll already be too late. Doctor, hurry and gather your teams. Our scouts have discovered Reunion forces. They're about to come in contact with our rescue team. For now, being cautious is the advantage we can get. Why is there an armed force here? All teams prepare for combat. Don't give them any chance to retaliate. Surprise! It's like one of those like battles in JRPGs where you get like the first advantage because you like sneaked up on the enemies. It's basically that. Poor guard, he's like having a rough time. Those Reunion goons sure are energetic. Who are you people? Why are you in Chernobog at a time like this? Huh? What's going on? Are you spies? If our identities get revealed and the Ursus government starts to keep an eye on us, the consequences would be unfathomable. If it comes down to it. Sure. A little girl? You know, like, in this situation, you don't realize how short Ami is. She's like, what? What was it? 141 centimeters or something like that? She's super short. She's just a small girl. You're an infected? Stop right there. Put down your weapon. Be ready to back her up. If they've shown any signs of hostility. Yeah. Warm up by the fire, the heater, and then, I don't know, chill. Listen to stream, I guess. Hello, cool dog, how are you? Is she like 14? No, is she? I don't know Amiya's age to be exact, but I know she's young, right? What's going on? Smoke? Where did it come from? Sir, surely you understand we have a common enemy. Doberman. Defenders, they're attacking. What? Oh, shoot. Oh, wait, no. This is, what was it? The Crown Slayer, appearance, where it got foggy in the anime, right? No, that was when, Mephisto came out, right? Or was it different? I forgot. Reunion. They're here. Amiya, be careful. She's on a completely different level compared to those ordinary thugs. Oh, look at that! Cool CG shot. Trying to run? Where do you think you're going? Go, tear them apart. Her favorite bully target. Even her minions seem like they're well trained. Could she be Reunion's ringleader? Nope. A bit off the mark, but getting a bit warmer there. The haze is getting thicker and thicker. Are they planning to utilize it to launch a surprise attack? Sir, we have to evacuate immediately. Amiya, it makes no sense. Your words won't get through to this guard. He won't believe ya. If they manage to cut off our escape route, we'll all get lost infected. I was tasked to defending the street. Rabbit, I don't care why you came here or what you plan to do. If you plan to ruin our city, know that someone will come after you. The rage of Ursus is never ending. If not, then what happens here is none of your business. I understand. Everybody in Ursus knows to never turn their back to the enemy. Now scram, we don't have time to deal with you. Oh wait, the Captain Guard's nice! Look at that! Letting us escape! Thank you. Silverman, hurry. Let's get to the first rendezvous point. All teams move out, quick. Come at us, infected filth. Is that all you're capable of? Are you just going to stand there staring at us? All oh god, wait, Trinobogians? Oh, that sounds weird on the tongue. Must die. You know, why doesn't the in-game boss Crown Slayer use that ability? Why doesn't she? I mean, she has the teleport thing, and that's about it. And her, what, does she have any weapons? I don't remember. Okay, so here's story. There's no story for 0-3. Or here. So it directly skips to 0-4, it seems. Interesting. Maybe that's how she slips by with the fog? Maybe. And there's like a 0 before. Wait, is there no after for this one? Oh, interesting. Ace! Looks like you all made it out alive. Look at that! It's Ace, our favorite boy! The man himself! The one and only! This isn't the rendezvous point. Why are you here alone? They're the ones who escaped from the central area. Don't let them get away. They just keep coming after us. Team E2, prepare to intercept. Doberman, don't get overzealous. Retreating is our top priority. Amiya, doctor, quick. It's not safe here either. That's right. We still have to press on to the next rendezvous point. Where's your team? Where are you rats hiding? Smoke them out! No, not the rat mention. I can't escape it. Here they come again. Doctor, please give us your orders. Just like the good old days. Because Ace remembers. Question mark? What are you talking about? This doctor who has amnesia has no idea who you are. Ace. Actually, something unexpected happened. Doctor is suffering from amnesia. I see. I'm sorry, Ace, but compared to before, a lot has changed. Is that so? You don't need to apologize to me. Have the doctor's commanding capabilities suffered as a result of amnesia? No. He's fine. Doctor's fine. Oh, hello, Style. How are you? As sharp as before. Doctor's decision-making is absolutely reliable, I can promise you this. Very well then. I will follow the doctor's orders then. What has been lost can be found again. You know, I wonder. Sorry, this stream isn't gonna be spoiler-free when I talk, but like... to whoever read to the end of Babel, right? You know what happens to Dr. Ben? If you don't want to hear me yap, mute the stream for like a minute. I'll give you a few seconds. Anyway, thinking about it, who at Rhodes Island know that Theresa erased Doctor's memories? Or no one knows at all? Like, did she tell Calcid? I feel like in that exchange she didn't tell Calcid at all. So like no one really knows why Doctor lost their memories. They can only just like assume. But you know. Maybe one day someone will maybe Theresa, the program, you know, will let the cat out of the bag. Right now, there's a more imminent problem on our hands. That's why some think that he's faking it? Fair. They're over here. Hurry, let's get them. Are you done chatting yet? I'm going to crack some skulls. Damn, girl, you're gonna crack some skulls? Why not some kneecaps while you're at it? Doctor, please give us your orders. Go smash some kneecaps. Go team. Go, release your inner beast. Let them feel your fangs. Doctor, Ace, the enemy is right in front of us. Move out immediately, got it. Seize the opportunity to disrupt the enemy's plan. Seems so capable. It's just like, move out immediately. Understood. Team E3, back up Doberman. An ambush? Team E3 has been moving undercover this whole time. I see, they've been waiting for us to pincer the enemy. When communications are jammed, our team should operate near the rendezvous point. That way, even if something happens to me or the scout. Even if something happens to me or the scout. The foreshadowing. that's a red flag right there. The broader operations can still be carried out. This is my decision making. In other words, Ace, you left your team back at the rendezvous point and came here alone. After all, neutralizing threats around the rendezvous point is our top objective. Of course, prioritizing checking on your status is a big risk. There's no way I could Imperial the entire team. The whole reason teams exist is to increase tactical efficiency, not the other way around. Let's continue our discussion after we've taken care of reunion. Let's continue our discussion! Amiya, you're up. Understood. I'll back you up with my arts. Finally. Doctor, please command Rhodes Island. Don't mind if I do! And then we do 0-4. Now what's this one? No story in 0-5. Okay, 0-6. I guess the stages just skip every other stage. It's not like a story each stage then. I guess for the beginning. Maybe not like later on though. Okay, and this is the after one. Gotta keep reminding you guys. The foreshadowing is real. Oh no, Doberman, what happened? Those sick bastards. I can't believe those beasts. Were they Reunion's doing? Reunion enslaved infected beasts to use as troops. Oh, the dogs, right? Is it that? No, it's not that simple. I can feel it. They are no mere beasts. In fact, they're more like us. Instructor Doberman. Wait, hold up. Can Doberman, like, sense the dogs and how they feel? Is that what I'm getting at right now? Hello? Since when did she have that ability? Boss, what should we do? Give them a merciful end. Boss. Doberman, the battle is over. We also had to face off Reunion forces. The catastrophe is already looming over us. It's likely to break at any moment. Even Chernobog will be reduced to rubble under its direct impact. You know, that's why all the cities are kind of like mobile, right? Just to like avoid the catastrophes, but like, how are they predicting the catastrophes again? What technology do they have? Can they not run? I mean, I guess with the riots, it's a bit of a hot mess right now. Reunion is taking advantage of this to sow even more chaos. Doberman, we're out of time. We might be able to outmaneuver Reunion or stay concealed from Ursus, but we're powerless in the face of the catastrophe. That's enough. Let's go. No matter how reckless Reunion's plans are, the most important thing for us is everyone's safety. Is everyone's safety! Man. That's right. Reunion's leaders may see this event as a sign, or even as a means. But for me, it signifies that we will be in great danger from now on. Choosing a time like this to incite chaos, Reunion is either insane or just evil. Why not both? Why not both? Though, didn't Reunion just start off like pretty nice and simple, and then Tallulah just kind of went crazy because of the snake thing? Yeah, I think that was it. They have catastrophe messengers who risk their lives monitoring weather conditions for catastrophes? Oh, okay. I vaguely remember, but also not too much. Like, I do recognize the term, but like, not too sure what they exactly do. Okay. Perhaps a bit of both. Oh, that story went by so fast. Okay, here we go. And then -7. We have, oh, new stories here. Okay, cool. I guess the ones with only like one before or after are a bit shorter than the one that has both. It's getting darker and darker. It's as if the clouds are pressing into the skyline. The air still feels clear. The dark clouds aren't moving. It feels like all the stress is being compressed into a single point. Even the wind has stopped. No doubt about it, a catastrophe is about to befall the city. By the looks of things, Chernobog has been completely paralyzed by Reunion's attacks. But when it comes to disabling a mobile city, the preparations must have been made several weeks in advance. Could Reunion have taken some other actions since then? Probably. That's a bit unrealistic. Based upon what we've seen, Reunion currently doesn't show the kind of discipline required to stage a covert takeover. Most Reunion members are still wandering the streets, taking revenge on Chernobygians. It's all senseless fighting, killing, and arson. When the catastrophe falls, even the impregnable Chernobog will be shattered and turn into Originium-filled ruins. Wait. Like, the catastrophe is, like, a whole bunch of, like, natural disaster events, but it still leaves, like, Originium in its wake, right? So, like, if there's, like, a meteor shower sort of thing, it starts raining rocks. Like, I don't know, the tornado. Like, all sorts of things, right? I don't know. I only vividly remember the meteor one, because that's the one that's going to be hitting Chernobyl, right? If fame or fortune is what they're after, Reunion is doomed to failure. Even with Ursus's chain of commands in shambles, I still doubt that Reunion is able to face their military. Why hasn't the Ursus military staged a counterattack yet? Because the higher officials are way too busy trying to run away. I don't know, that seems to be the plot of a lot of things. From my experience, when a riot breaks out, the military usually manages to squash it immediately. But we did just witness the Ursus guards getting overpowered. That mass Reunion leader might have been a cut above the rest, but no way she could have single-handedly destroyed the entire city. Unless... Unless what? I've fought in many battles before. I've seen many people who acted in the same way as the Reunion leader. To them, soldiers are nothing more than pawns to be tossed away as soon as they've served their purpose. Soldiers could be used efficiently when needed, and then to their own devices when not needed. Because the cost of training and maintenance is too high. So there's no standing army? Right. Most of the time, they simply have to be fed with some hatred or fear. All that's needed to whip them into a frenzy is a little push. If the way that Reunion leader acted has any indication for how the organization is run, any infected could join Reunion simply by donning a uniform and putting on a badge? Correct. So that explains their endless numbers. There are too many oppressed infected desperately trying to cry out, no matter how tenuous the solutions that Reunion offers them might be. As long as they see a light at the end of the tunnel, they will gladly lay their lives down to pursue it, even if it means jumping into a sea of hellfire. Hellfire! QCC2 Battle Plan lobby theme. Doctor. They are not like us. Even if I don't fully trust you, I at least trust your abilities. Damn, not trusted at this point, huh? And completely unlike you, that kind of leader is no commander. Those who would trample enemies and comrades alive, or rather, minions. Perhaps not even minions. To a reunion, those thugs may have been nothing more than pawns. This is not a leader, but a tyrant. No matter who our enemies are, we will complete our mission. Someone once taught me and my teammates, if facing a pawn, capture it. If facing a fortress, topple it. If facing the crown, overthrow it. Ace, wait a minute. Doctor, enemy light armored troops are stationed in front of us. Have we been found? Not yet. However, we won't be able to avoid them. The route we're on is the shortest one. If we take a detour, we'll lose time we don't have. We need no need for further discussion with then thugs or pawns. All that matters is that we clear them out of our way. So it looks like the gang is still on the run, trying to get through to the other point where we can meet up with the other squad. I forgot how many teams there are, but we'll figure things out. Based on our planned route, we should be approaching the central town of South Chernobog. We'll arrive at the rendezvous point after crossing this park. Assuming no contingencies, Neural and Team E4 should be waiting for us there. Oh wait! We're at the park scene now. Okay, so when I mentioned it earlier, it was not there! We're here! Okay. This is where we're gonna meet Mephisto. But if Neural was attacked, what will we do then? What if they wanted to alert us, but couldn't due to communications being jammed? How should we deal with that? We will go assess the situation. Oh. Don't start speculating before seeing things with your own eyes. There's no point of letting paranoia get the better of you. I see. Losing our communication has caused anxiety to spread through the ranks much faster than I imagined. Especially with this looming catastrophe that will hit at any moment. We have to pick up our pace. Oh no, it's the fog again. Ugh, what's with this haze? Could it be... Watch out! Oh, yep, there she is. Kill them. Incoming enemy fire. It's a trap. This is bad. Reunion forces has showed up behind us. Where's our scout? They got separated from us. Rhodes Island. I've caught you. Kill them all. This time I'll grind your bones to dust. Hello, Lost Hero. Thanks for dropping by and thank you. Sleep well. Doberman. Snipers, stop their advance. Defenders, hold the line. Get ready to push forward. Ace, prepare to... Oh. Here comes everyone's favorite, am I right? Okay, who here actually liked this character? Because I swear, like, at the beginning when he was first introduced, everyone hated him. Like, actually. Until, like, the end. I mean, he'll still kind of a bit of iffy. Because, you know, Faust, best boy. Tried his best. Time out, time out. I only just finished purging the southeast fortress, but I rushed over here as soon as I heard the news. These are my hunting grounds, Crown Slayer. What'd you come here for? Isn't it about time you handed them over to me? While badgering the stage, you fight his bird form and the music changed mid-battle. Yeah, right? It's like, oh no! Why did like the story make us like somewhat feel bad for the guy? You wonder. Mephisto? You have no reason to object, right? Just a few insects that flew too close to the light. Are they really worth your time? My troops have already received your info. You've already done your part. All that's left for you to do is go home. After all, you're just responsible for the core energy sector and its surroundings. Don't do anything necessary. You still have somewhere else to be, don't you? Fine, have it your way. I can't wait to see you fail. Oh? We're leaving. And then Crownslayer and her goons are just like leaving now. One of the enemy leaders just took a portion of the reunion troops and left? What are they up to? Alright, take care, Beetle Rope. Sleep well. Thanks for popping by. Whatever it is, we can't let our guard down. The enemy is still many times our size. Well, please allow me to apologize on Crownslayer's behalf for her rudeness. You can call me Mephisto. What is Reunion trying to accomplish? Oh, nothing in particular. To be honest, I wouldn't mind letting you bunch go. You weren't even our targets in the first place. If we weren't your targets, then why? However, I had the honor of watching your battles. Your combat tactics as well as your personal configurations were quite intriguing. Intriguing? You think that the carnage of battle is intriguing? Rhodes Island. I've read up on your group before. At first, I thought you were just another ordinary company. But by the looks of things, don't you think your ambitions have stretched a bit too far from playing with test tubes? It'd be terribly dull if I allow you just to walk out of here, wouldn't it? You just said that you would let us go! Well, you would! What I like is to have a little competition, a ritual of sorts. We don't have time to waste on a pre-operational kid. Amiya, get ready. We might have to break through with force. I'll get his attention. They're not letting him talk. They're just attacking straight up. What was that just now? Who were you sending a signal to? Hello, Weiss. How are you? Mephisto thinks we're a Colombian pharma company. Nah, if only we were. But nope. I think we're a bit more, bit more than a pharmacy company than that. None of your business, kid. Amiya? Come on, we're all professionals here. Where's your basic courtesy? If people like you didn't exist, I wouldn't have to constantly be honing my insults. Amiya, what's going on? Doberman. All of our escape routes have been blocked by his troops. How can that be? How did he manage to do that in a few minutes? This simply won't do. Even though I gave you my sincere invitation. But all you can think of is running away. Actually, I'd let you leave my hunting ground safely as long as you win. Until then, my friends will keep trying to kill you. It's your victory as long as you don't die. The rules are simple enough, right? Ace. We've already prepared to break through, but we have to stave off their attacks first. Why are you doing this? The catastrophe is coming. If we don't leave Chernobog, everyone will... What are you talking about? The catastrophe makes it the best time to celebrate. You're sick. My esteemed guests, I am honored to invite you to this game. Oh, right, and Mephisto has this like weird power to, I don't know, speed up the Aripathy thingy and then control them as well. Like the crystals just pop out of these guys. Kill them all. Amiya, watch out. Right. Actually, we know exactly what you did in the central area. That masked person you rescued makes me very, very curious. Crownslayer is so fixated on what you're going to do next, where you're going to go. But I'm different. What I care about is... What exactly are you? Where are you from? Asking the good old questions in the early days. Just what exactly was Doctor? Back then, everyone had their suspicions, you know, maybe Doctor was like, didn't have any animal traits, or was like the last human on Earth. And guess what? It came true! Yes, you. The one staring at me right now. You are somewhat different from us. What was the device in that facility that was able to preserve your life? I am so very curious. See, I'm not such a cold-blooded person. So how about it, my esteemed Rhodes Island guest? How about giving this person to me as a gift? This would be the AU where Rhodes Island gives Dr. Up straight up. It would be a shame to end the game early, but at least I'll let the rest of you go. How about it? Doctor, get behind me. And then Amiya starts like throwing hands with like Mephisto there. Alright, there was only one before story, so the next one should be this one? Yep. Oh no, Medic-chan! No! Mephisto straight up to hand over the slime. Imagine just handing over a slime to Mephisto and being like, what the heck is this? No, this is the doctor. Oh right, I should unpin the message since I am streaming. There we go. We don't need that anymore. Or I don't need that anymore. Watch out! I'm fine. It's just a scratch, don't worry. Not good enough. At this rate, they're going to close in on us. I've already found a weak point in their line. But without reinforcements, it's taking all we have just to hold them back. Please hold out a bit longer. Focus your fire on the ranged enemies. Our casters will take care of their vanguard. Oh, hello, Renegade. Would you like say it's like that? Is it close enough? I don't know about that, man. Good, good. This is how things should be. Next up, F3E5. This bloody brat. Excellent. Now B4, B5. The enemy is now trying to flank us. Take 2 defenders and a sniper. Just keep them busy. And next, H2, H6. They're rushing our defensive line. Vanguards, flush them out. That's right. Let me see how you struggle. Now, casters, move to C7, capture their rook. Enemy casters have appeared. So far, they're hiding behind their defenders. It's too late, take cover. Alright. It's like, I was gonna be like, alright. I was like, wait, that sounds weird. Yeah, for the medic girl. Now be snuffed out like flames before a storm. Is he really commanding his troops like that? How can he give such precise orders just by barking out chess moves? Those same disorderly thugs have turned into an army under his command. At this rate, he's going to keep exploiting the advantage he gets through his leadership. Thank you for the super chat, M Creeper, but like, can you stop with the weird comments like that? There's a point in time where you make those comments. Actually, no, don't make those comments, please. On the other hand, if we manage to suppress him, he'll fall into disarray. Don't give them even the slightest opening. Damn it. We're running out of time. We can't allow ourselves to be stalled any longer. Is there some way to turn the tables? Anything? We're going to be... Doctor's going to... Oh! And then Neural comes in the nick of time, right? Okay, thank you, M Creeper, for understanding. Huh? What's going on? Why are people getting knocked into the air? Because Neural is like throwing out punches left and right. What the hell is that? You guys sure took your sweet time. I even had time to relocate the civilians. Out of my way. It's your best girl, Neural! Look at that! Let's hit him even harder. Don't give the enemies a chance to regroup. Miss Neural! I'm here. I'm glad you're still safe, Amiya. Let's move. Thank goodness you were deployed in this operation. Using the signal flare was, judicious? Seems like you've been having a rough time. I think she was swinging her axe. Well, I mean, maybe one-handed because she has her shield, but nonetheless, she's still cool. Okay? You must be Doctor, right? Radiant Knight Neural, at your service. Your chariot has arrived. The hero comes and saves us. The damsel in distress. Or doctor in distress. Alright, take care, LP. Sleep well. What's with this woman? You there. The reunion forces worked well like a well-oiled machine when they took over the Chernobyl military strongholds. But your men act like deranged thugs. Mindless slaughter, burning down the city, hunting down innocents. This was all for your own sadistic pleasure, was it not? Someone base enough to plot these senseless crimes at a time like this could not possibly have designed the plan to take down an entire city. Your commander probably ordered you to cause chaos, but you succumbed to your perversions and tastelessness. I don't need my alter form to wreck your formation, said Neural. For real. Faust. I want her shot through the mouth. Oh, first appearance of Faust. Oh yeah, and then in the anime it was like a cool shot of like Faust shooting Neural and then Neural just blocking it in the nick of time. Neural, their sniper, is ridiculous. If Neural gets hit again, she won't be able to defend herself anymore. Neural, you need to retreat. I can't, he's too powerful. I can't afford to let him hit our squads. You know what Neural needs? She needs an E2 upgrade to tank those shots. I have to intercept his attacks. She managed to block Faust's ballistas with only a shield? Unbelievable. Impossible. Do it again. Blow her to pieces. What? It's coming from my right? Oh no, hurry dodge. As if I'd let you. Oh, Ace to the rescue. Let's go! Ace! Snipers, take aim. Target the raised platform to the south. Fire. What? How dare you? How dare you? Did we get him? I doubt it. The most we can hope for is to put some pressure on him. Unfortunately, we don't have the time to dissect our enemy's tactics. Because we gotta get out of here! Run away! Strategic plan to run away, just like Joseph Joestar, like what he said. 逃げるんだよ. He's very mobile and has high firepower. The longer this drags on, the less likely we'll be able to block his shots. Remember that one stage where we had to like fight Faust and everyone just had like a rough time and everyone just like went to Kyo's guide at some point? Kyo's are ecogens back in the day. And now that stage is like super simple. We can't give him the time to set up. Amiya, make your move while Team E3 snipers keep him occupied. I feel like a lot of people had trouble with that stage back then. I don't know, I think I did. When I first started playing during the first year. Understood. Team E1 snipers, come with me and suppress Reunion's forces. Team E2, use all firepower you have to break through their defensive line. You filthy vermin. Why don't you obediently roll over and die? Why can't I just put an end to you all right here? I want to kill every single one of you. And then at this point, Mephisto is just kind of going crazy. He was like super nice at first, and then when things don't go his way, he becomes a little crybaby. Throws a tantrum. Neural, now's your chance. Hurry. It might have been easy for some people. I'm using Hoshi to tank Faust and Hoshi dodges. Me! I felt that! It was either like Hoshi, Korra, or like Saria used to bait Faust. And then like put at least a medic or two just to save him. All members of Team E4, we're going to break through their formation. We're going to clear everything out of our way in one fell swoop. Let's run wild. Fire, don't let her get any closer. Huh? What? She was 20 meters away just a moments ago. Oh damn. Neural just zoomed. Noom. And then I think this guy got smacked. I mean, too bad there's no sound effects. Oh no, I spoke too soon. There we go. She smacked him. If you wish to stand against a Casimir Knight, come back after you've trained a few more decades. Neural, how old are you again? Doberman, follow me. Understood. And we're near the end of part 1 now. Look at that. Actually, was there only a before after? Oh no, there was only before. Okay, now this is the after. Scouting complete, I can confirm that enemies pursuing us have been eliminated. We've managed to break through their encirclement. We'll be at the outskirts of Chernobog soon. Even though the enemies we defeated today were just a small portion of the whole force, at least we're safe for now. Thank you for what you did back there. I am forever in your debt. Don't say stuff like that. I don't have the right to ask the Radiant Knight for payment anyway. Anyway, let's talk about that sniper, Neural. Sure. Putting aside the destructive power of that ballista, I think he might have set up several turrets in advance, as well as other automatically firing devices. I was targeted from different directions, but I only saw one sniper. Yep, because Faust can do that. I had the same feeling. The first and second shots exploded about the same time, but there was a noticeable delay between them. Those shots weren't fired from the same repeating ballistas. At least when we returned fire, we weren't targeting the same sniper. Ace, did you realize something? I can't say for sure. What if the enemy was moving so quickly, to the point of basically being in several places at once? There's no way anyone can move that quickly. Neural, didn't you literally just like zoom 20 meters? Hello? What happened? Okay, I guess that's not your definition of like fast then. Okay. I can't imagine how it'd be possible. We can't underestimate how dangerous Reunion is. Oh boy, little did you know. It was that malicious brat who ordered the sniper to go after you. He didn't even call upon the sniper when he was attacking us. Looks like that disgusting personality of his is backed by some real power. However, he never attacked us, even after he was angry. So either his combat capabilities are lacking, or he simply chose not to display his true abilities yet. Just seeing his commanding abilities in action makes me highly suspicious. He was commanding his troops like puppets. In any case, we're no longer in territory that he controls. Neural, thank you. If not for your timely arrival, we would have been in grave danger. I was just following the plan we agreed on beforehand. You were the one who asked me and Ace to make adjustments depending on the situation. You solved your own problem. On my way here, I saw the extent of the Reunion's atrocities, and I had doubts about their power. What if I stopped to engage their forces? What if I helped the Ursas defend against Reunion? What if I stayed back at the rendezvous point waiting for you to come to me? If I was the one who called the shots, there's no way how much worse the outcome would have been. Right, take care, Stall. Good luck with work. I'm not good at thinking several steps ahead. The only way I know to get what I want is to keep fighting. So basically, Neural is like, got no brain, but I can definitely unga bunga it. Amiya, I was only performing my duties, but you have the ability to end the crisis. You earned this victory, so have some confidence in yourself. Miss Neural. Ah, she smiled and blushed. This person standing next to you must be the doctor then. That's right, but... Every time we meet someone, Amiya has to repeat the story about how Doctor is suffering from amnesia. What a pain. Doctor. One of my friends lost her memories as well. I'm sure you two will get along. Wait, who's her friend that lost her memory? Hold up a second. Wait. Do I know her? I don't remember anyone. Oh, Nightingale. Right. Okay, memory's coming back to me now. After all, you should understand how precious living in the present is. Let's get going, everyone. We still have to escort the doctor to Rhodes Island. Oh. Now, scene cut to the other side. Now it's Faust and Mephisto and friends. Sorry, I failed. No, don't apologize. It was my mistake. I lost my temper. Can you help me track Rhodes Island? I'll report the situation to Lula first. She should have taken Chernobog's core command power by now. She will decide the fate of these insects. Understood. Be careful. Your safety is the most important thing, alright? I will. I suppose my mission is complete too. Let's go, comrades. It's like, man, the fact that Mephisto calls his goons comrades, it's like... Let's go forth and welcome a new era. Episode 0, Evil Time. To be continued. And whose silhouette is this? Crownslayer, right? Not W's. Looks a bit too baggy for W's silhouette here. And there we have it. Part 1 of episode 0 is over. Now I can go to episode 1 now. And man, that's so long. It's like 12 stages. How long has it been? Wow, an hour and a half. It's gonna take me, I don't know what's the average to read through these stories. How many streams you would say? Like, what if I just did like a reading stream every single week? How about that? But then that would take like a couple months to actually just catch up, huh? Depending on how long the story is. For like later episodes. I might follow like a timeline of it. But I'll have to figure out which stories come after, or like what stories are in between. So I don't have to like jump through events and be confused about like, oh, this actually happened in the past, or like, oh, this happened like in the future, sort of thing. Triple words at some point. Oh man. Okay, full on reading stream then. We'll commit. And then do the usual theorizing at the beginning of stream per usual for new episodes. Is it just me? Or is the sky getting darker? The catastrophe! If only it was just you. We never had much time anyway. Ooh, wow, look at that. Wait, it's that big? Damn, starts off like that. Like tons of lightning everywhere. The shape of the catastrophe cloud is more clearly defined than the black haze it was before. I don't like the feeling I get from watching it form over our heads. What a bad omen. Oh, did you make one for Uriel? I do have something saved on my Twitter bookmarks of like what to read in order. So if I don't understand that, because it was like a Japanese guide, but I think I can just make sense of it somehow. Are you aiming mostly for Babel? I mean, eventually I'll probably get to Babel at some point, but the event will be long gone, so I'll have to read it elsewhere. Unless it gets added to the archives or records thing that whoever was talking about. I did read like the last 2 stages of Babel. So I know what happens then. Slime got curious. She wanted to read the juicy bits. To make things worse, reunion goons might be lurking in every nook and cranny. Actually, that's probably too conservative. What you should have said is that they're probably partying on the streets. Almost every street is filled with destruction, violence, and looting. Vehicles and buildings are being set on fire. But these thugs decide that it's perfect weather for a picnic. If they're going out on a picnic now, it's the catastrophe that will feast upon their bones. Neural smiling while she says those lines, like, ayo. Oh, is it an intermezzo? Okay, then I guess that's convenient. Don't have to worry too much then. But I think it'll be a long while before I get to Babel, huh? Look, they're not really having a picnic. I just wanted to moan. I just wanted something to moan about. You didn't have to take me so seriously. Oh, you weren't being serious? Wait, were you trying to crack a joke? Wait, what was Neural like playing along, or was she actually dead serious about it? Sorry, I'm not good with this stuff. It's fine. It's just that trying not to laugh is hard. Sorry for trying to make a joke at such a serious time. It's okay. Rhodes Island wasn't founded for the sake of having everyone keep a serious face. We've always wanted everyone to be able to smile. Amiya, don't worry about it. In any case, let's help out with the scouting. I'll quietly dispatch the enemy at our 4 o'clock. Hopefully their diseased organs won't explode or be rigged to serve some kind of alarm. We'll wrap around and take care of the large group on the other side of the fortification. With this much chaos around us, nobody will notice a little more noise. Alright, let's move out. And then the after story. Yeah, maybe I will finish Evil Time Part 2 by the end of the stream. That would be nice. I'll try to. It's only like almost 10 o'clock. It's like 9:46. Time, unknown weather, unknown visibility, poor. Chernobog, Operation Squad E0's location. Dr. Yuuko Rescue Team. Oh, wait a second. I read my own name. God, not like this. Doctor Rescue Operation Phase 3. This clinic. Amiya, haven't we been here before? You're right. But why has it become like this? It's been totally abandoned. It looks like it was attacked by Reunion. Wasn't this Azazel the clinic for the infected? Yes. Even though they had access to the Chernobog's entire underground intelligence network, they still refused to work with us. Back then, it wasn't clear what kind of dealings they had with Reunion. If only they had given us some information, or even just a hint. We could have been out of here by now. They brought this outcome upon themselves. Oh, the guard is being super salty about that. Oh, is it Helger's clinic? Really now? That's not the entire story. Amiya, you were there for the negotiations, weren't you? That cold and arrogant attitude of theirs really ticked me off. We can't blame them. Boss. It's hard for the infected to trust anyone. After enduring so many hardships, who can blame them for being jaded and stubborn? I can understand why they did that, why they did what they did, but I can forgive them. Those who don't protect themselves are easily hurt by others. Moreover, the infected often can't trust each other. Not everyone is able to stomach the kinds of risks that we take either. A clinic for the infected? Even doctors like, wow, you guys have that? Azazel. They were a black market clinic that only provided services to the infected. Given the social status of the infected, they couldn't openly reveal themselves in public. Some of the infected, not wanting to be thrown into quarantine, are hiding throughout the city just trying to survive. Hello, Billy. Yep, the beginning. The very beginning. Azazel was aimed at providing services to these people. They must have rejected Reunion's proposals. Doctor, I previously mentioned that we're all sick, right? This disease will claim our lives, but it also grants us extraordinary powers. For example, I can use Originium arts without the aid of a staff. However, this disease does not only destroy our bodies, it also destroys any chance we have at living a normal life, or rather, civilized society strips everything away from us. Trinabog has been the shining beacon of this civility, fearing, hating, exiling, and purging the infected. And this is how it ends. The only thing is, how many infected were given the option to choose between us, Reunion, or some other organization? Most of them simply lost everything. Perhaps this clinic was a warm place that some of them could call home. There is no cure for uropathy, at least right now. The infected can only die in despair, and their bodies become new sources of infection. With their abnormal powers and fatal infectious disease, the infected are the most hated people on this planet. Doctor, you probably won't be able to understand everything just based on my brief explanation. Oh boy, Amiya, I do know what you mean. But when you see the consequences of these problems with your own eyes, you will understand. You will see the harsh reality surrounding the infected. Rhodes Island emphasizes equality for all, whereas Reunion is fanatically infected-centric. However, organizations like ours are a rare sight. I can understand why you're angry. It's not hard to sympathize with this little clinic. You see, perhaps they really ended up being a bigger crisis than they could handle. In any case, we should leave our anger behind along with this clinic. Can we kind of go into the clinic and loot things? Because I think in the anime they kind of went in there, right? They're supposed to go for cover because they're definitely not going to be escaping the catastrophe, right? Right? Or maybe they will. Who knows? Rhodes Island is filled with good people, though fear and hostility might create rifts between people. I believe that all misunderstandings will be resolved as long as we're part of the same family. Perhaps Rhodes Island is but another Azazel? I kind of wonder, like, how different was the anime in comparison to the game? Like, I do see some scenes from the anime, but, like, there's a lot of cuts, for sure. Oh, they're in cover right now? Okay. Because, like, from the scenery alone, it still feels like they're outside. Amiya, let's go, Doctor. Okay, next one. 1-3, how many is there? Oh, another before after. Alright. Time unknown, weather, unknown visibility, and then 4. Chernobog Operation Squad E0's location. Doctor Rescue Operation Phase 3. We have less than an hour left. We can't afford to make a detour. The more time we waste, the more likely, right? We are to get caught in the catastrophe. We must directly cut across this area. However, we won't be able to conceal our movements anymore given the size of our forces. You know, just knock everyone out of the way in our path. If they're unconscious, they won't know what hit them, right? Yeah. Yeah, some episodes felt a bit on the slower sides, and some episodes really hit for Arknights. Oh, talking about the anime here. Not this. The possibility of getting ambushed when we're navigating through the narrow streets is very high. What's the plan? We don't have many options. Doctor, what's your assessment? All we have to do is destroy them in a head-on attack. They can't stop us. Probably. It takes time for the enemy to regroup. Let's go brute forcing! Yep, Reunion's forces are no match for us individually. But most of the time, they try to overwhelm us with the sheer numbers. If we can utilize our speed to constantly press forward while avoiding large-scale fights. Sounds good. We'll storm them, disrupt their formation, destroy their firebase, and then fall back quickly. Doberman, are you testing me or... It's far easier to deal with threats we can see than be stuck between a rock and a hard place. I take it that these are Doctor's orders, Amiya? The situation is clear. I trust Doctor's decisions. Trust isn't built so easily from just a single battle. I do think highly of Doctor, Amiya. But don't let your guard down. Of course, there's nothing wrong with learning from the Doctor's wisdom. But remember, you can't fully rely on anyone else in this world. I know. Don't get me wrong, Doctor. I'm not trying to make things difficult for you. But I hope you understand, Amiya still needs to learn and grow. She needs to be independent. She needs to make decisions by herself. Isn't she basically the de facto leader of Rhode Island? If you were in my position, you also wouldn't allow her to rely on someone else. However, know that I have already acknowledged your abilities as a commander. Thank you. Also, there's no need to be so formal. We're comrades in arms now. Yes, have faith in the slime, Doberman, please. I have but a single brain cell, but if it works, it works. At least on the battlefield, I've already entrusted my life to you. Enough with the chit-chatting, let's hurry it up. That's right. There's an old saying in Casimir, death catches up to you when you stop to take a break. Well, that was a bit ominous, okay. Okay, next part. 1-3 after. Charge! Who's there? Where are you looking? Take this. The poor reunion member who had no idea what was coming and absolutely knocked out by Doberman. Phew. Reunion's forces are regrouping behind us. They're already getting ready to attack. They can't keep pace with us. Keep charging. We're almost out of Reunion's controlled territory. Don't stop moving. These trifling thugs can't hope to stop us. Oh, that was short. Nero, so confident. Yeah. We finally lost them. If we keep up the pace, we'll be out of the central region shortly and arrive at the southern exit. It's starting to get noisier and more chaotic. It might be because the Chernobog civilians trying to evacuate the city are running into the reunion. Oh yeah, because like the reunion are all on the streets. There's like civilians running everywhere looking for cover, but there's like barely anywhere safe. So it's like, where would you have to go? Outside of the city, I guess? Or like at least away from the city. Because the entire city is basically like a danger zone at that point because of the incoming catastrophe, right? It seems like a few districts have already been vacated. But those who didn't make it in time are now being held up by reunion. This place used to be a magnificent sprawling plaza. Now it's been reduced to ruins. The city tormented the infected. To meet their end this way is almost poetic. Almost. You seem quite sentimental. Perhaps at one point. The sky's getting even darker. Even the air has the smell of something burning. What are you doing? Wah. Rip civilian. Civilians? I can't hear anything anymore. We can't tell who they are from this distance. Reunion is attacking them. Amiya just wants to save them all, but Amiya, you have to realize you can't save everyone. Hello Sora, how are you? We can leverage the terrain to our advantage here. We don't have the capacity to save everyone. Life is very precious, Amiya. Each and every one. Regardless, we're already too late. After all, we're in for some trouble ourselves. We can't catch a break today. Of course you guys can't. You're in enemy territory right now. Kill them all. A large number of reunion forces are coming through the exit. Doing pretty good. I am on part 2 of Evil Time right now, so slowly making my way through this episode. Get ready to fight our way out. Was that it? Yeah, I think that was it. There we go. And then like the big fight. What was in this fight anyway? Oh, this map. Okay. Like no actual big bosses in the early stages yet. Oh, wait a second. Was that like a before, after, before stage? What was that? Hold up a second. Did I get the order wrong? Hello? Okay then. Indeed, they don't know that Faust is following them. I received some information from one of his scouts. Rhodes Island is trapped around the perimeter of the city center. Insects as they might be, they still might take advantage of the confusion caused by the catastrophe to make their escape. Given their understanding of the situation in Chernobog, they could potentially interfere with our plans. At least, getting rid of them won't do us any harm. Oh, right! He was like reporting back to Tallulah. And this is the shadowy figure of Tallulah here. Man, when are we gonna get Tallulah as like a playable operator? Like, she's still alive. Though, out of custody, I think. Chernobog. The word that I don't want to say. It's because of you. It's all your fault. That us infected became like this. Get lost. Blah. These people. It's like they're just waiting to die. Why is Reunion going completely berserk? Why are they sending so many members out here now? This makes no sense. There's no reason for them to be defending this place so staunchly. Rhodes Island's operators, stand your ground, push Reunion back, and open up an escape route. So that's the Rhodes Island that I've been hearing so much about? How heroic. Is that Tallulah? Oh, flash of red? Huh? Falling rocks? At a time like this? Don't stop moving. Maintain our defensive line. Something's not right. These rocks are coming from the buildings. Oh, right. Oh, here's the scene. Okay, so like they're in that like center place where they're kind of trapped, and then like between two buildings it starts melting and then like fire explodes. Yeah. Incoming to Lula. What are you talking about? It's here. It's here. Salvation has come for us. Judgment Day has come. Oh. Oh, they gone. Ooh. They were crushed by something? Was it one of you who attacked them? Or were they... Doberman, look, the sky. The sky was dyed a bloody crimson. Boiling dark clouds tumbling in flames. Don't panic. Keep your senses about you. We can still make it out of this alive if we act decisively. As terror strips away their voices, the land falls into silence. Ooh. Oh, wait, those... Oh, these things are huge. Wait. They're kind of bigger than I expected. The Titanic Originium lowers its head and falls upon the scorched shadow of death. Tallulah. What do we do next? Oh look, now you have the silhouettes of like Frost over here, Patriot. There's like Mephisto there, and then who's here at the front? Is that Faust? I don't know. I think 9 is somewhere, right? I can't tell where 9 is. She's part of Reunion too. But yeah, if you're new to the game, you'd be like, who the heck are these people? Especially this scary looking guy over here. Oh, they reversed the order of the catastrophe in Tallulah? Oh, did they? Oh, wait, I don't remember. Wait, so what? So the catastrophe came first in the game, but Tallulah came first in the anime, and then vice versa. Oh, 9 wasn't in Reunion yet. Oh, Skull Shatter. Oh, wait, I kind of see it. Is it the bandages? Okay, it's not Misha. Finish off the stragglers. Very well. Even though I figured that Reunion would be using the catastrophe to take their revenge, I didn't expect them to use it to completely destroy Chernobog. Rather than vengeance, this seems more like a manifesto. Something about the era of the infected, or something like that. The entire sky is crashing down. Watch out. What's that? Be more alert. Protect the medic. Hurry and take her someplace safe. Roger. All operators find cover. All teams prepare to weather the catastrophe. Man, catastrophe's rough. Okay. Oh look, it's everyone's favorite stage. 1-7. But I am not going to enter the mines. No, not today. Not today. I don't need any more rocks, guys. Or not yet, at least. I can still farm some rocks in the event. In Babel. Prepare for impact. Spread out. There's too much coming. At this rate, every building in this city is going to be destroyed. This is looking bad. We have to relocate. Hold on. You know, why are you surprised that, like, the sky is falling? There's, like, scary rocks falling out of the sky that I think you should be kind of concerned about. The sky is crashing down. It hurts. My hand. Where's my hand? No way, I don't want to die. But buddies, you kind of signed up for this job. Well, I mean, they probably didn't know that they were used, and like, did they know about the catastrophe? Maybe not. Defenders, protect our casters. What's that sound? A massive cluster just toppled the building across the street from us. Get down. Yeah, the game made the catastrophe seem really bad. Like, somewhere where you don't really want to be in. Oh no, medic, get out of there. No, medic-chan! Huh? Doctor? The doctor pushed the medic out of the way? Wouldn't that mean doctor? No, doctor! Everyone's screaming doctor. Neural's charging forward. Get down, doctor. Saved by Neural. She made it in time. She did it. She saved the doctor. Okay, in this context, I wouldn't really know what exactly happened. Like, what was a meteorite just being yeeted at Doctor? And Doctor was just kind of like in the line of fire. And then got pushed down by Neural. Neural, Doctor, hurry back over here. It's fine now. I can still hold my shield. Jump, Doctor. Jump. Doctor, you're not hurt. I'm fine, it's no big deal. Thanks for saving me, Neural. How could you put yourself in danger like that? At least take me with you so I can protect you. I can't allow you to be harmed. Especially right before my eyes. We should count ourselves lucky that everyone is still safe. But how much longer is this going to last? Yeah, how long do catastrophes last? Probably a long time, right? But by then, if it's like more than an hour or two, like everything's gonna be in rubbles. How long are we going to be able to stay alive? Are fewer rocks falling now? Though we've managed to weather the first impact. But we have to be careful still. Nobody knows how long this catastrophe will continue for. At least, we weren't caught dead in the middle of it. We were lucky to slip through. Few hours, sometimes even more. As long as the usual storm, I guess? Maybe. I guess so. That would make sense. But this one seems really big, though, right? Or like, what's considered a big catastrophe? And what would this catastrophe be categorized as? How's everyone doing? Looks like all the operators made it through just fine. Some were lightly injured, but considering the circumstances, we were quite fortunate. We made it. Kind of a miracle that they made it through then. Some of the reunion members have also... Huh? Rhodes Island. What? Oh, they just hate us on site. Just pulling in aggro. Are they still trying to attack us? Rhodes Island. What's wrong with you bunch? Come back here. They've gone insane. Do they not value their lives at all? I mean, do they have anything to risk? Since they joined Reunion? I don't think so. So like they can just like go all out. We have no choice. We'll suppress them first and then immediately relocate. Oh, did the background change? Hold up, I don't remember this. It's a bit more brighter. We made it. We've not only managed to shake off the reunion, but the catastrophe is also visibly weakening. While we're still in a terrible situation, everyone continue to exercise caution. The catastrophe. The streets are now buried beneath the rubble, and collapsed buildings are blocking all the roads. Is the Originium already beginning to metastasize? Metastasize. Okay. We're almost there, but everything is blocking our way. If we can just Just... They're here. What's here? Reunion? They've caught up to us? Seems like it. Ugh. There's so many of them. They didn't just catch up to us. They're everywhere. We're surrounded on all sides. From the plaza, the streets, the buildings, and even all the ruins. Look at all those numbers. That explains why they weren't afraid of the catastrophes at all, except for the ones who ended up being crushed. Even if we assume that the catastrophe wiped out half of their men, they still have enough people here to kill us a dozen times over. Don't stop moving. We'll continue towards our retreat route. We're done for if we stop in the wide open area, which I feel like they will go to one. At least make it to the plaza's exit before regrouping. Neural, we have to fight. After we break through their line, we'll slip out in the ensuing chaos. Are you sure it'll work? The chance is slim, but we're out of options. But even if they outnumber us 10 to 1, if they're just a bunch of thugs, we still have a chance. But what if they have a commander? Is Winner on our team? What's with all the enemy taunt, right? Rhodes Island got all the aggro. We got the taunt on. Stay calm, prepare for battle, defensive formations. With all these numbers, if they wanted to take over Chernobyl, they might actually be able to do it. I mean, they've already gotten the command tower, right? There are too many. Way too many of them. Where did Reunion find all these infected? We're completely surrounded. I never asked for this kind of respect from Reunion. The entire plaza is swarming with Reunion forces. They've stopped moving. Ah, here we go. Lula! Only a single enemy is approaching our defensive line. You know, if they have a different outfit, like, I'm pretty sure they're, like, pretty important, right? Why is that person walking towards us alone? Because she can single-handedly just, like, wipe you guys all out? Are they sending an envoy? I don't think so. According to our intel, she's... There's something peculiar about her scent. Neural. I can't exactly put my finger on it, but... She's like walking closer and closer. It's the smell of steel and sulfur. As if something was burning. If it really is fire, then... All operators on maximum alert. That person is... Reunion's ruler. Halula. And then the shocking reveal, the big boss appearing right at the beginning of the game. I reckon her flames are powerful enough to swallow Terra entirely. I wonder if that's true. I wonder. We don't get to fight Tallulah in this battle, but we do get to fight Crown Slayer for the first time. And I think that goes pretty well. Amiya, take the doctor with you. Go, now. No, I won't leave you. Surely you can feel it as well. If you don't leave, the entire rescue team will die here. That Tallulah. She is a living monster, Amiya. We'll be fine, as long as we stand together. Amiya, there's a place and time where I think retreating is the best option that you can do here. What about the doctor then? Can you ensure the doctor's safety? Team E4 will stay behind and hold the line. We must ensure that Amiya, Doctor, and the medic teams escape safely. No, my squad will handle this. Ace, the Chad. Look at him. Ace, be rational. Now's not the time to argue over this. I am rational. Surely you can see it as well. Everything around her is melting. I'm not going to leave you all here to fight alone. Rhodes Island won't abandon you. Amiya, time is of the essence. You have to escape. You know, Doberman, you're going to be escaping with us too. Along with Neural. You should trust me. I can't bear to see Rhodes Island sacrifice anyone. Think about our goal. Think about what we came here for. This isn't the time to talk about that still. Man, while everyone's just arguing over here, Tallulah's just like making her slow catwalk through all the rubble and like melting things. The heat is concentrating in her hand? Is she distorting the space around her? No, that's the superheated air around her. Watch out, she's getting ready to use her arts. No, you can't. Neural, come back now. That's not her. You'll be killed if you... Silence. You know, when Amiya said, like, that's not her, I don't remember if Amiya actually knew Tallulah before. Like, we do know that Tallulah and Chen, once upon a time, were, like, childhood friends, right? I don't know about Amiya, though. Probably not. No, Neural! Neural. Stay back. Don't worry about me. It's just a little warm. Neural's just like, it's just a flesh wound. It's just a little warm. What do you mean? I can take on this heat. What are you saying? Don't worry. You don't have a single intact piece of armor on you, and you're telling me not to worry? You mustn't fight her anymore. I already said, stay back. Man, Neural, the Chad she is, she's so stubborn. Neural, you stubborn son of a... Even Doberman's like, stubborn. Yeah, you don't have Nightingale with you. If you had Nightingale, maybe you would stand a chance against her. Hmm? Get down. What is it this time? Invisible flames just swept over our head. Fall back. This entire block is melting. Don't sacrifice yourself in vain. Just what monstrosity am I fighting against? We have to interrupt her casting somehow. Snipers, take aim at the enemy. No, nothing can affect Tallulah. If she can superheat the surrounding air, like, it's so over. Resistance will usher hope into this land, but resistance will not change your fate. Fire. Chernobog has already attained liberation. Our work here is done, and your group has proven to be quite interesting. What? However, that is all you are worth. You have chosen poorly. Rhodes Island, you should have stern foot firmly with the infected. It's like, if you're not on my side, then sorry, you gotta go. What's going on? Why is the entire plaza getting scorched? What happened just now? I can't breathe. It burns. Rocks, bolts, arrows, they're all gone. In a heartbeat, every object around her has been reduced to nothingness. You have the resilience of liberators. Not even ashes remain. Amiya, you know what must be done. Someone has to stop her. But I grow tired of this. Amiya! Amiya, you gotta make the decision. Oh look, CG. Look at that. Oh, she's scary. This is the price you must pay for slaughtering your fellow infected. I shall grant you an ending that I am quite fond of. Disappear. Damn it. Run, hurry. That amount of heat at such a scale? No. Protect Amiya and the doctor. Quick. We won't make it. I'll block her. No, Medic-chan! Huh? Amiya? You will not hurt them. I will never allow you to do that. Oh, look at that. Amiya's eyes! Wait, and then you can kind of see, like, in her eyes, there's a bit of red. Wait, I can't really tell what that is. Is that the crown? I wonder if that's the crown. It kind of looks like the crown, doesn't it? I don't think it's the crown. Might be some, coloring choice. Oh? I must protect everyone. Amiya is holding back the enemy's arts. All by herself? It's no good. That power is too tremendous. Right, this was the scene where Amiya was like blocking all of Tallulah's attacks, right? That was kind of crazy. Angie Wabbit. Even Amiya won't be able to... She won't be able to hold out for long. Amiya. Come on, medic. Just throw some healing arts at her. Don't worry. Don't worry about me. I can handle this. I want to. I must protect you all. Dark matter is sealing the enemy's arts within the plaza. It's too much for Amiya here. Her barrier is catching on fire. Amiya, stop. Your ring will... I don't care. Even if... Doctor, I'm sorry. Even if this brings disaster, even I don't want to lose the person dearest to me ever again. Oh no! Dearest! Uh-oh. I wonder where the pink-haired lady is. Huh. Very good. And then Amiya screaming. Damn it, we're going to lose her. What are you doing? Destroying that dragon's arts. I'll light a Casimir, the Radiant Knights offers her body to thee. Do like operators just chant their spells? I mean, their arts? Or is that just a thing that Neural does? Doctor, just go. We'll help Amiya, but you have to... Angie Wabbit. Doing the best she can. What? That's enough, Amiya. And then Ace just taking her place right there and then. You've done well. Let us share your burden. Meanwhile, Doctor, they're confused with everything happening. Yeah. Some chant, but most don't. Hello, nobody. How are you? It's like 2 hours into stream, yeah. Amiya. Doberman, take her with you. I'll see you soon. Ace. No, Ace! Promise me that you'll... I'm sorry, Doctor. You might not remember me, but I remember you. And I know what kind of person you are. There will come a day when you and Amiya will face this cruel land together. Right. Ace knew Doctor, like, during the pre-amnesia days. He worked with them. That is why you must cherish her, Doctor. It's your own daughter, man. Let's go. Godspeed. Godspeed, Ace. And no story here. 1-10. We've broken through the reunion's encirclement. But they... Don't let Amiya hear you. Yeah, at this point, Amiya's passed out because she used too much of her arts, right? Not really anxious for logos. I'm just like, if it does come, it comes, right? I'll still pull on the banner. But also, yeah, the Wishadel. I don't know if I'll use her. Who knows? Depends. Amiya's kept a clear head through this. She's a lot more mature than we thought. Hmm? Even if that's the case, we can't let her hear this. We mustn't burden her any further. She's already carrying the weight of the world on her shoulders. We can't let their efforts go to waste. They made the ultimate choice to let us live. So we have to return the favor by making sure Amiya and Doctor return safely. That's right. Now isn't the time to be dejected. As the Radiant Knight, shouldn't you always be our beacon of hope no matter what happens? I'm not sure anymore, but I will do my part. Regroup. Don't let your guard down, we're almost there. Man, is it gonna be Doberman who breaks the news to Amiya that, like, you know, Ace and this whole squad sort of, like, disappeared? Those who told me not to worry, none of them ended up coming back. Doctor? What happened? Please let me down. Oh, were we being carried? I'm fine. I can walk on my own. I just lost consciousness for a little, but I'm okay. We managed to make it out? What about Ace and the others? Ooh, about that, Amiya. I see. It's okay. I'm sure Ace will be fine. Everyone in Rhodes Island is very strong. We're almost at the south exit. Once we leave Chernobog, we'll be... Doctor, can I lean on you for a bit? Just a little. Bunny sad! Ace. What a pain. How did that guy manage to do this? Half of the city was burnt to ashes. The entire plaza became a sea of flames. Steel was melting and reforming. But how was he able to keep fighting? Through the power of sheer will? And maybe, who knows, maybe Ace had, like, hockey. Armament hockey. He fought until the bitter end. Impressive. I'll remember this. Please remember Ace's name, Tallulah. Oh, just Rhodes Island? Okay. Was that it for that one? Yeah, I think so. Okay. And then 11, and then here, and this is the boss stage for... Oh yeah, this is like W's first appearance. Okay. The random boss enemy who, like, we thought was just like a normal mid-boss and all that stuff, and then she actually turned out to be like a limited character. Chernobog, Operation Squad E0's location. Doctor's Rescue Operation. Final retreat phase. Damn it. Even though we've already made it to the exit. Did you really think we'd let you just stroll out of Chernobog? Don't you think it's about time for someone to wake you up from your daydream? Insert So Long Adele theme song, Misty Memory. It's no fair. I don't want to wake up from this daydream. Our communications have been restored, and I've contacted OPD. They'll be joining up with us shortly. But this blasted. Watch out, she's holding some explosives. I still can't get in touch with the recon team. Who exactly are you? Wait, actually, I don't know, didn't read the beginning of Babel, but like, did W know Baby Mia or no? Or she was still a mercenary at that time, I think, right? Yeah. You know, W's design looks so different as a sprite. Like, I don't remember this. Well, it's been like years since I've seen this. I feel like the horns on her head was a bit higher, right? In her actual, like, redrawn art for her operator E0 and E2 art. Or maybe it's the same. I don't know. The art is very much different. I don't expect you to know who I am, but I know that person next to you. A reunion is going to continue fighting us? Yeah, W knows, Doctor. Hey, don't be like that. I have no love for that she-dragon Tallulah. I'm not even cut out for this goaltending business. It's a pain to have to rush over here after a long day of work. W be like, man, I worked my 9 to 5 and I'm still being told to work overtime. I'm not paid enough for this. Oh, so they interacted a bit in the Arknights memoir? Okay. So for the sake of future cooperation, why don't we exchange some pleasantries first? You may simply call me W. I've waited a long time to see that person next to you. Doctor? Doctor. I have a few little questions I'd like to ask, Doctor. Would you be so kind as to give us some alone time? You're wasting your breath. Don't be so hasty. I have some information you might be interested in. Actually, we just met some rather slick fellows, quite skilled, and dressed like you guys. Though their camouflage might have been enough to fool Ursa's, I saw right through their little trick. Could they be from the recon team? I'm glad that they're safe, or are they? Little Bunny, are you their leader? I'm quite curious, what charm do you hold over them, so that they give their lives so enthusiastically and unremorsefully for you? What are you saying? You heard me. None of them will be returning to you. Hey you. Are you really worth sacrificing their lives over? Don't worry about her. The exit's right there. Amiya. What's the point of you doing this, W? I'm not done talking yet. Amiya. Did I make you mad? You've gone too far. Good, good. Now that's more like it. Come at me. W of the reunion movement, you've gone too far. Every life is precious, each and every one. This is something that you'll never tarnish. You know. After knowing, like, W's relationship with, like, you know who, Theresa, and all that, like... This dialogue exchange kind of hits different, doesn't it? Right? Rhodes Island, prepare for combat. Though I don't know if the story kind of foreshadowed until that point, but we can just assume. Like headcanon, maybe in the back of like W's mind, she just gets like a flashback of like Theresa just smiling at her. That's full on Angus right there. What a nostalgic feeling. Amiya, was it? I see, so that's what's going on. I remember now, Amiya. What? I've already gotten what I came for. You can all go now. Shoo. You. W? What? Do you not want to stay here and die? That's perfectly fine by me. You're all free to do as you please. We're falling back. Let them go. Tallulah's orders. Forget it. Things get boring when they get dragged out too long. I hate getting bored. That's all there is to it. However, I do look forward to seeing you again, Amiya. As well as that person. What? Next time, I will hear the truth from you, Doctor. Little does she know, Theresa did a little magic trick. Rereading old episode with context feels different. It always does. W was also like, hand over the slime. I gotta talk to the slime for a bit. Bye! What? Why is she doing this? Reunion. They've left. We've long missed the rendezvous time. Retreat back to Rhodes Island. Immediately. We were late. I'll escort the operators in the back. Amiya. I'm fine. It's like she's kind of hoping that maybe Ace and friends will show up, like, at the back, so maybe that's why she's, like, staying in the back for now. But, like, we know what happened. He's not coming back. Ace, my dude. Boss? Where are the others? Neural and the others have already broken out with Amiya and Doctor. Those who stayed behind, they're all gone. What? We're the only two left. I remember now. That freak, Alula, single-handedly. She knocked away our guards like they were toy bricks. That monster cut through our defenders as if they were butter. Hush, your wounds are deep. The catastrophe. She is catastrophe incarnate. How else could she have reduced our squads to ashes in an instant? Even though I saw it with my own eyes, I can't believe it. Knowing what we know now, Ace and Scout sacrifice hits harder? It does! The screams. Snap out of it. I'm so sorry. I don't know how. Calm down. I gave you some emergency treatment. Boss, what happened to your arm? Ace, no! At least I still have one I can use. Ace be like, this is just a flesh wound. I still got one arm. I can still live. Boss, you should go. I'm sure you'll be able to break your way out. We only managed to stall her for a few minutes. Until Doctor and Amiya are safe, I cannot go. I have to stop that monster first. Boss, I also... The price of your life was paid with my arm. No, Ace. If you can live even a single minute longer, it will be worth it. Guard-kun, please live! I'll be right back. Take care of yourself. Boss, I'm sorry that I'm so unworthy. Amiya. I'm sure you'll be able to make everyone's dreams. They're all Amiya? Amiya? Oh, huh? What's the matter? No, nothing. I just suddenly felt grief. Grief, huh? Oh no. Medic's crying. Don't cry. At least for now. Someone once said to me, tears should be saved for when the war is over. Now is not the time. It's so hard for them though. They're all young. Hugh Millie's like song for that one PV. What was it called? That kind of hit hard. Let's go. We're going home. To Rhodes Island. Episode 1. Evil Time. Finale. Reading the first two vignettes of the Operation Intelligence. They happen immediately after this? Oh, do they? Wait, hold up. Let me just try to find them. Yeah, Grown-Ups Paradise. So the next episode goes into, what's the title of this? Yeah, so next episode is Separated Hearts, where we get to meet Misha. I feel like I should, do my, little, what was it called? Summary thing. But let's try to find the other, stories real quick, because I'm like, where the heck are they? Is it this one? No, it's not. Like, yeah, Dark Memoirs doesn't happen afterwards. Where do I find it? Oh, it's in intelligence? Here. Here. Is it public affairs? Oh, no, not that. Not that. Special operations? Which one is it? I just saw my wife Carnelian there. First one? Oh, is it the first one? Oh wait, why is Maggie here? Oh, here we go. So these two, right? Clearly I have not read these. Because look at this. New. Okay. Let's just read this one then. Because it happens right after. Oh, you still have those to read as well, Siwa, now? Okay, so... Oh wait, is he Vanguard Operator? He was named Guard before, unless this is a whole different dude. He's still alive? Huh? What happened? What am I doing here? Why am I laying here? I remember. We were infiltrating Chernobyl to rescue Doctor. Boss, no. No, the boss, Boss. No, Ace! Huh? What's this paper? Hold up. It's Rhode Island's engineering stationery. Who could have left it here? What the hell happened? Whoa, that's a lot of big words. And they're all over the place. Operator whose name I do not know, hide yourself well. I had no opportunity to check your nameplate, nor do I remember your name. Please pardon this hastily scrawled nature of this message, as I am wanting for time. Do me the favor of reading to the end. First, do not fret, you are safe, for the moment. However, you must not under any circumstances leave these ruins. The probability of the enemy spotting you before nightfall is quite high. To put it simply, you are at present completely surrounded by the enemy. This isn't the boss's handwriting. Did it even come from Rhode Island? Was it W? I don't think W's like way of speech is like that. It's not that polite. Who is it? They sure wrote a lot. Why didn't they just wake me up and tell me? You came. Huh? A voice? Is it reunion? Swear word. W is illiterate? That's what I thought. I was like, hold up, can W even write? Because I remember the CNPV where they had like W read a script, but she can barely read it. But Amiya was just in the background trying to help her read it, but she still struggled. It was like cute. No, wait, it sounds familiar. It's that guy from the clinic. Oh, it's Helliger! Ayo? You have managed to completely paralyze Chernobyl. I am not sure whether I should be congratulating you. Oh, right! Oh, Patriot! Okay. Because, like, Helliger and Patriot used to be buddies in the army, right? Were they generals? I forgot. But they were best of buds until things happened. And, yeah. Friendships were broken. W biggest flaw was being able to read simple sentences. I wonder who taught her. We have both contracted erypathy. It truly is you. I thought it was just rumors. It's been years. Boldroka's tea. How do you how do you pronounce that? Boldroka's tea? Or is it Patriot now? Okay, Patriot for short. That's your name. So you remember me, General. Were it not for you charging so boldly into the fortress with that shield of yours, Barclay, Semyon, and I would surely have died at the hands of Casimir's Silverlance, Pegasus Order of Knighthood. Who's Silverlance? Hello? I don't know who this is. Is this like the, I don't know, someone from the Neural family? Hodor Totter? Oh, wow. Wait, actually, doesn't Hodor read canonically? My warriors are brave. Do not fear sacrifice. They might have faced Neural's grandpa? Ah, okay. More on the Casimir events. He writes books too? Oh. Your manner of speech is quite different now than it was years ago. I once witnessed you rousing the troops with your rhetoric, driving even Barclay, the bald butcher, to cheer your name. No easy feat. The infection changed my vocal cords. Now, it is difficult for me to speak fluently. Ridiculous. As is this identity you've constructed. Oh? So the Northern Tundra guerrillas. That was you leading them. I never would have imagined you would be running down with dozens of Wendigos. A cavalry commander. Oh god, these names. Alyosha Bluebird. He made a bet with me that you would become Grand Marshal of the Ursus army. Just staff captain, General. Times have changed. I was jesting. But your loyalty, your record, and the plans you have devised in our staff meetings, you are truly one of the finest officers in all of Ursus. You go too far. I am sarcasm, after all. If someone like you couldn't become colonel, the entire Ursus High Command should have been court-martialed. Of course, most of them are long dead. Then I have outlasted them. Your colleagues are mostly dead. And, His Majesty said, the army serves the country, not their careers. Still confused with the fan in his armor chest? Oh, you mean this? I mean, sometimes you don't pay attention to Arknights designs and you're just like, wow, that looks cool, until you look at it for like a good minute and you're just like, well, wait a second. That looks a bit, what is that? Trying to make some sense into it. Oh, it's to help with his breathing? Oh, is that what it is? He's his own greatest fan. Oh no. He also once said it is not blood that binds the Ursus people together, but conviction. What of that now? I can only hope His Majesty is ready to rest in peace. All our recent emperors have seen you as nothing more than monsters. You are not Ursus warriors to them. They have done everything they can to oppress your people. That one, more enlightened emperor, has already passed. This I understand. Wait, so are they talking about the previous or like the most recent emperor passing? Or what's going on? The war beasts of Ursus could drown the world with their numbers. I am not special. Then it is not because of the army that you left. Correct. I do not care. I want only to stand shoulder to shoulder with my warriors. Previous? Oh, okay. General, sit. Drink with me. I have some from the north. Nice that they're drinking right now, like buddy time. Time grows short. Let us save it for next time. There's no next time though! Hold up, Elliger, you can't do this. Oh, very well. No matter. Go to 4th Street. Find survivors. Do not threaten them. Minimize casualties. Look for supplies. Our stocks are low as always. Yes, sir. Yeah, so Vanguard is just sitting there freaking out, like huddled in the corner, listening to this conversation of two big shots. Like, damn. Am I gonna make it out alive? I don't know. But the note told me to stay in place. I feared you dead. Life underground is a sort of death. Who I am today has little to do with who I was. You hide here? Less than ideal. Trinabog has long been uninhabitable. The catastrophe makes little difference to that effect. Seems you must leave. The clinic has been extensively looted. We evacuated beforehand, but the loss is still substantial. It was only after I heard the rumors of your presence that I decided to stay here and see for myself. So, like, did Helger... I guess Helger survived the catastrophe, huh? Right? Or was this, like, before the catastrophe? After. I do not deserve such attention. It is dangerous here. I only wanted to see how one of my few remaining brothers have weathered the years. You did not. Those ties broke long ago. A Patriot! You just literally invited him for a drink. Come on. Rip Ace. I will find out who did it. Your clinic. That was an aberration. There is no need, at least with you here. It is very unlikely that Reunion is responsible. Patriot's like, I'm gonna find the one who's responsible for looting your clinic. Don't you worry. And then Helger's like, no, you don't need to. It's unlikely that Reunion is responsible. I cannot be sure. Reunion can be hard to control. There are some communication barriers. Yeah, Patriot is honorable. Still, General, you could join Reunion. If Ursus was to be liberated, then the infected and the others could live as equals. Look here. Look around us. Look at this building impaled by Originium. I see. This was once a shopping mall. All the people in a 3-block radius depended on this building for their very survival. The catastrophe destroyed Chernobog, destroyed the fortress, destroyed the city. I do not agree with the methods, but this was necessary. We had no choice. I don't think so, Patriot. Like, it wasn't mainly the catastrophe. Like, okay, sure. It was not long ago that the clock tower was done up in colorful lights. Another dazzling array hung over the intersection below, bathing it in a warm glow. The infected had no right to enjoy those lights. You want to make the lights glow again, and I simply want to build another market. That is the difference between us. There was a time when you would not compromise like this. Perhaps. There may not be such a bright future at Rhodes Island, but I cannot say I feel much better for this place either. So, this is kind of confirming that Helger is like going to go to Rhodes Island, unless they've already contacted him and all that. Maybe? I'm not too sure. You simply do not wish to fight your motherland, General. Look at the city. Look at the infected. Look at the mall, ruined by Originium. Look at the dead. And you have never been afraid to get your hands dirty. Correct. Should Ursus move violently against us, we will not hesitate to fight back. But Reunion's actions are rather outside my idea of fighting back. Look at this broken city beneath our feet. Reunion is provoking a war. And how many people would die in such a war? How many Ursus lives would be civil? Oop. I did not read that. What a civil war cost? Yeah. Imagine it. The Earth is devouring itself, massacring itself, obliterating itself, imploding on itself, essentially. General, what if the Ursus treated the infected as Ursus? Then there would be no war. Excuse me. What? Reporting in, the leadership has made a statement. Chernobog is now completely under our control. We are broadcasting on all frequencies. The leadership has asked for a situation report from each division. Right. I'll take care of it. Sorry, General. Wait a minute. Does Reunion truly understand what they are doing? How am I supposed to answer you, old man? Hey, have some respect to, like, for Helliger here. Or were you not really asking? I guess all I can say, we're following the commander. No matter what the commander does, we're behind him. If it's right, he'll do it. If it's wrong, he'll change. We believe in Tallulah, and we believe in the commander. We fight for the infected. Got it? General, Reunion has won a great victory, and yet I do not detect any joy in your voice. Should I be happy? If the Ursus will it, any city will be flattened. Such an outcome is most challenging. This battle, it confuses me. The Ursus response. The war has already begun. There is no turning back now. Perhaps I have been foolish. However, if I do nothing, the chains of the infected will grow heavier. Should we lose our conception of the struggle, we move towards annihilation. So you do understand the situation. You do know what you have done. Yes, we are fighting for our lives. Yeah, Patron isn't that dumb. Like, he kind of knows what he's doing. Then I have no further questions. Reporting in. Sub-City Sector 3 damage report? Yes, sir. Spare me the details. Save the civilians. It is dangerous. Protect yourselves. Don't be heroes. Bring a caster. Use drones to scout. That's what they're for. Understood. Right. Where is it you plan to go? I mean, it kind of... Helger kind of hinted that he was going to Rhodes Island. Yep, there we go. Rhodes Island. Oh, Vanguard dude's like, what? No way! One of the generals is going to Rhodes Island? Damn. Ah, I see. Rhodes Island. But Reunion has just attacked Rhodes Island. No, don't get hasty, guard. Ami and Doberman. I hope they're okay. What should I do? What can I do right now? Stay put, man! Don't do anything. I mean, you could go back to Rhodes Island with Helliger. If they move into Chernobog at a time like this, everyone would view Rhodes Island as an enemy. Why would they do this? Unclear, but there is nothing I can do to stop the conflict. We just had a warrior fighting alone, a Sarkas mercenary. And one from Rhodes Island was also Sarkas. The same sort of misery. There's no difference between them and Reunion. The masses, fooled by Ursus, but to us, we are compatriots. Huh? A Sarkas from Rhodes Island? But a mercenary fights for fighting's sake. Rhodes Island's warrior has reasons to fight. You're talking about W, right? The mercenary? What other Sarkas mercenary is there in the area? And then the other guy, probably, is it Ace? No. Is Ace Sarkas? No, not, right? Or is it Scout? Oh, was it Scout? He lost but shot dead many elite troops. The new mercenary captain was at a loss. Oh, Ace's snake. And the enemy he led away from the ruins. He wanted to hide something he did. In the ashes was this thing. Please return it to them. A true warrior with no name. Oh, is that Ace's ashes? Hello? Oh, here we go. A sarcasm. Don't tell me that was Scout protecting me. Oh, there we go. Or it was Scout. Okay. 07 Scout. Yes. You have said as much before. Go on. 30-some years ago, you wanted to have a test of sorts with me. Now, no longer. My armor. You could not pierce it. It would be unfair. This armor is well past its prime, a far cry from the days when the army performed regular maintenance on it. My armor is Ursa's. I am a traitor to the Empire. It will deteriorate more and more. And that is why you bear the name you do. When the Empire has done wrong, you stand up to her. I cannot say, General. I did not choose this name. Patriot. Is war with Ursus the correct course of action? Naturally. Our war is righteous. If not, the countless sacrifices were in vain. General, we both know the true solution. But they must not die in vain. Their deaths must have meaning. But you have already risen up against Ursus. What I oppose is the Empire, not the land, not the people, not Ursus itself. If the Minister of Medicine did this, he is our enemy. If a conspiracy of the legislature, we overthrow the legislature. If the army fabricated resistance, we destroy the army. Tallulah goals are broad, far-reaching, mine are localized and specific. I mean, if everyone's got one end goal and can help one another, that's how they all end up together and helping each other out. The past wars of Ursus were just. Now the war of the infected is just. I fight for justice. Justice forever belongs to Ursus. Oh, here he comes again to interrupt. Reporting in. We have arrested some reunion operatives who engaged in undisciplined behavior during the uprising. Here are their names. There were no more operatives from teams 2, 3, or 6 among the primary instigators. These are but a small part. Well, I'm afraid this was a difficult investigation. Many of our comrades despise the Chernobylgians. They're hesitant to infirm on each other. This undisciplined behavior, they laid hands on civilians? Didn't they deserve it after how cruel and caring they were? Were it not for them, how many more infected would have made it? Please, Commander. They laid hands on civilians? Listen. Hang them, the instigators. Have my men do it. Tell them, Mephisto, Crown Slayer. The rest, demerits. Demerits, sir? One more infraction, death. All of this informed the leadership. Like, Patriot cares about the people, right? But like the other people, the reunion soldiers, just like laying their hands on the civilians is not like what Patriot wants. He's like, hey yo, hang them. They ain't part of the squad anymore. They broke rules. Hate has grown too deep. If we don't fight, hate overwhelms, it will bind Ursus. I mean, I think it's a bit too late for that now. I never imagined Reunion was so disorganized. And when you always had such high expectations for discipline, higher than most Ursus. Most of them, are not soldiers. They have no training. They must be taught. In discipline, we have strength. As your conflict continues to intensify, neither side will be able to sue for peace. Perhaps you are right. This is the awakening Ursus needs. General, you could help us. I am afraid not, Patriot. I will never again step up into a war. You know, imagine if Helliger was part of Reunion. He actually agreed to join. Wouldn't we have, like, Helliger as, like, a mini-boss? That'd be crazy. Like, what sort of boss would he be? I would think. Probably have some sort of, like, self-regen sort of thing going on, right? Indeed, this is a war. You do not wish to fight, this I know. Ursus no longer has anything for me. Time has run its course. I no longer feel for the country what I once did. Forgive me. The man who stands before you is nothing but a spineless coward. No. No, you are not. Would that my son had lived, I would not have walked this path. I understand you. He what? He was a great man. I am sorry. Why apologize, General? You did nothing. I am damned. Oh yes. The knife in your hand. Yes. You adopted the daughter of the enemy commander. My daughter is older. When next we meet, I will bring her. I hope they get along. Hold up a second. What is this sweet conversation? Be like, you know, next time let's have our daughters meet. Yeah. Next time on the battlefield. Your daughter is kind of out for blood for Rhode Island here. We have wounded. Get their blood types. Don't mix up the infected and uninfected quickly. You can give the uninfected blood to the infected. Who's the next of kin? Forget it. Just get to safety. Brit, move it. Palu's attack on Rhodes Island, this misunderstanding, will be hard to clear up. I do not wish to fight you if this cannot be solved. Man, we already know that we're fighting him. This may go beyond what we can solve ourselves. General, it saddens me that we cannot once again fight side by side. Listen to me, Patriot. I alone have never been able to decide the fate of Ursus. Countless generals before me have sought to become masters of the Empire's destiny, and to a man they all died miserable failures. Just as many emperors have escaped the wrath of history. The Empire has weathered its crisis and enjoyed its golden ages. The sorcerers can divine the Empire's future. The ministers can plan the outcome in campaigns. Warriors can study the shifting catastrophes. I have never participated in any political machinations, not in the legislature, not in the army, never. They always embarrassed me with their confidence. Everyone who thought his victory was certain saw his dreams shattered. Everyone who thought his survival assured is now dead. Oh no, we're gonna see something sad here. Mama, what are we going to eat tonight? Potatoes again? I don't want to eat boiled potatoes again. Don't be picky, child. Huh? You have to go fight? Mama, you don't have to fight. Uncle, does Mama have to go with you again? I want her to stay. I don't want Mama to go. Uncle, please make Mama stay. When Daddy went with you, he never came back. I don't want to be alone again, Uncle. That was a flashback. Win or lose, a war is a war. And where we go, ruin follows, only ruin. We are but pawns on the chessboard of war. But who cares for pawns? Who cares to even know their names? You are correct. I am correct. War doesn't care who is correct. Yet you persist, I persist. For what? patriot of reunion I ask of you? No matter what meaning your war may hold. After however many years this Ursus campaign takes, when you have filled mass graves in a dozen cities, will their lives have meant anything? Will anyone remember their names? Names mean nothing. Warriors don't think of these things. You call them warriors. Sometimes these nameless people cannot articulate their reasons for joining in battle. Now they have no chance to do so. I have grown tired of such things. I now wish only to protect those around me. At least this small thing is within my power. To Ursus, to the infected. This is all I can say. I can't blame you, General. You don't need to face death again. Eripathy will kill me sooner or later. I am a warrior. I want my death to have meaning. I am glad you have a reason to keep fighting. I truly hope you will find happiness. General, listen. I'm here. You don't fear death. If you did, you would be. At Rhodes Island. You stay, you listen, you don't fear catastrophe. You want to know Reunion's goal. In fact, I want to know what you plan for the infected of Ursus. Then I will tell you. You are tired of fighting. I fight for you. The rights of the infected, you and your children, I fight to free you all. You are tired of fighting. Good. Wallow in disgust. To end war is also good. My days are numbered. I will fight to the end. You truly are an Ursus. And this truly is a tragic war. It may come to pass that I never set foot on Ursus soil. Listen well. Oh gosh, it's this name again. Vildrocus? This? He? Oh, Patriot. You shall never be my enemy, never. Funny how Helliger says that, but then guide stages fighting Patriot, just throw Helliger against him. I do regret that I never served under you. General, you shall not be my enemy either. This exchange has so much weight with future context. Yep. It's late, General. My men will get you out of the city easily. I would not want to cause problems for you with your leadership. You won't, General. She does not care. Splendid. Then I accept. General. I hope, I pray, that you will find yourself a true home for yourself. And then meanwhile, Scout in the background just having a bit of a breakdown because Scout kind of sacrificed himself for him. Scout, why did you do this for me? I'm garbage. Why did you think I'm worth saving? What am I even doing? I just got a bunch of great intel off for Union, but who am I supposed to give it to? Maybe we got them all wrong? I guess if we can clear up this misunderstanding, maybe we wouldn't have to... Oh right, this paper. Were there any orders written on it? I can do it. Scout, anything you tell me to do. I won't let the boss down. Oh. I have a humble request, if I might be so bold. As recompense, I took the liberty of treating your wounds. You are, for the time being, out of mortal danger. So I ask you to entertain my frivolous trifles. My objective for this operation is to rescue the doctor. Amiya is quite insistent on this matter. She cannot be persuaded otherwise. Asa and Amiya are of one mind. They firmly believe that only by rescuing the doctor can Rhodes Island break this deadlock. Assuming the good doctor retains the same mental faculties as before, Rhodes Island might be might well be looking at a golden age. As if it wasn't before? But weak as I am uncertain. I am not certain I have the fortitude to undertake such a golden age. What? What does that mean? Over the past 3 years, I have suffered many losses and bid farewell to those like unto my own flesh and blood. Oh, so the note was written by Scout, okay. I always believed that as long as one of us lived on, we could someday be reunited in the spirit I have served Rhodes Island. Man, he was like, as long as one of us is still alive, like, it still counts as a win. By having lost so much, now I see that even a perpetual pessimist like Misery seeks to bring back the Doctor. He believes that every fiber of his being that we are destined for a future of endless victories, that we shall put the death and loss behind us. I do not share this belief. It is not that I doubt the Doctor's skill. The Doctor can indeed tip the scales. Without the Doctor, Casdell would be dust in the wind. Oh, a Casdell instant. In fact, it was the Doctor who taught me what it meant to fight. And yet, with the Doctor commanding us, looking into the Doctor's eye, one sees only victory. Nothing but victory. I see nothing save victory. Nothing else in those eyes. And so I am left thinking. The truth that Kelsit is so unwilling to reveal, does it have to do with the Doctor? In these 3 years, why must we draw more and more crosses onto the photos of our friends? Why do these sacrifices grow more and more frequent? Why do we fight without understanding the fundamental goals of our organization? I dare not speculate, I cannot speculate. If the Doctor must be forged in the crucible of war, then we force this professor to transform from an educated and a researcher into a war machine. And as such, it would be a truly grave mistake for us to ask the Doctor to march into battle. The Doctor should not command even one more battle, for Rhodes Island's sake, and for the Doctor's own sake. Forgive my naivety. I recognize that my ideas are rather juvenile, and have therefore thus far been unwilling to disclose them. I can only imagine how the others would laugh at me. I do not like being laughed at, and I plan to carry these thoughts with me to my grave. You still wrote them down, buddy. But then it came down to this, and I found hope that someone might join me in taking up this idea. I want the Doctor to begin anew. If the Doctor could live without any connection to Rhodes Island, if the Doctor could stand again, having no memory of these preceding events. Oh, look at that! Look at that! Ooh, yep, that definitely happened. Scout got his wish. If the Doctor could avoid walking once more the path of war, then all would be well. Like, Theresa saw it coming. She knew. I bear only this unrealistic hope. Forgive my verbosity. If you have no interest, then simply forget these words altogether. Right. There are 3 things you may not forget. First, say to Doctor the following. I will never forget fighting side by side with you, Doctor. Second, my squad. Slink, Peter, Scorpion, Leafa, Milim, Tipsy, Slana, Mimi, Mary, Thumbtack, Mudflower, and Macron. My squad, 12 of them. They broke through the enemy lines and held off their reinforcements. Were it not for them, I would never have been able to neutralize their mercenary commander. However, we lost all 12 of these exemplary operators in the course of their duties. Oh, we just lost all of them. No! I beg you, bear witness to their actions. Should one ask, you must tell them for me. While no one will remember the names of my squad mates, they must remember that they died with honor. They did not shrink in the face of death. Of course, I know many have given their lives in service of the project that is Rhodes Island. No one's death is unique. We do not fight for one's individual life. To do so would dishonor their deaths. Tell the one who asked. They gave their lives for what they believe in. Finally. You must go on living for yourself. My Rhodes Island brother, whose name I do not know, I have said so much to you. Not that you should go off and die. Life is precious. You must live to pursue that bright future. That is all, my brother. Treasure your life. Why? The doctor, Rhodes Island. Warrior. Oh, were we spotted? You can hear my voice. You have a chance to escape. Wait until nightfall. Head south. Avoid the light. You have one chance. Night. Or... There are many in Chernobog who need help. You can see them. The choice is yours. You know, I do remember Guard being saved, like, afterwards, right? He manages to get back to Rhodes Island. Or maybe I'm tripping. Boss, Scout, our brothers, I'll do it. Oh, that's the end. Wow, that was kind of a long one, wasn't it? Man. And then is this one also like a continuation or no? Why is Flamebringer here? Is Flamebringer gonna appear? Yes, so. Okay. What time is it? It's like 11:24. I think it's about time I stop. That's been a long run now. Oh yeah, friends list. You know, ever since the friend cap thing went up, like I've been getting random friend requests and I've just been like accepting them. Oh look, I only have 5 more slots left. Huh? Okay, let's just do that. Oh, I guess now I have 4. Happens before the W stuff? Ah, okay, okay. Yeah, you can add me, Sora. If someone doesn't fill up my friend list by the time you do. Please do, and maybe I'll just pin it for reference. And for anyone else. But yeah, that was... Well, I managed to get through, like, episode 0 and 1, essentially, right? And then reading the little side story that kind of continued onwards. I think I'll just keep on doing that. Like, continue with the main story, read the in-between episodes. So I think for the next reading stream, I'll finish off Destroyer, and then start episode 2. And God knows how long episode 2 is going to be. Are the do the S stages have stories on them? No, they don't. No. They don't. Okay, so it's just like the main thing here. Alright, cool. So just leave it at that. And maybe it might just be enough for like a full stream. So like Destroyer and then episode 2. Because I feel like episode 2 is going to be a lot longer, right? Unless it's going to be just the same as the previous episode. And then I can just like read a bit of episode 3. Unless it'll be too much. I don't know how long I'd be reading for. I think my throat is at its limits. I have no idea what your username is, so I'm just like accepting people. That was a great story time session. The slime is finally catching up, bit by bit. Early episode is nothing compared to the last episode? Yeah. Definitely. All the events and side story released in order? Actually, can you send that to me, Weiss? Or send that in Discord instead. Just like everything in order. All the events and whatnot. Why not? Just do it. Because it would be fun to just take a little break in between the like main stories. Or do people not really want me to do that? I don't know. Well, it's up to me though. That's the thing. Alright, I was in the middle of like E2ing whole hacks, like not E2ing, like M3ing her S1 because I've been meaning to. But I am out of materials. Let me just quickly do this before I end stream. Am I gonna be doing anything tomorrow? I think I wanted to stream tomorrow. Or did I? No, I might busy. Then Thursday. Oh no, I'm busy Thursday. I gotta pick up something on Thursday. Oh yeah, so I got word. I don't know if anyone saw on the Discord, but I got word from my friend that my volume 2 for the Arknights art book that I ordered off of like Taobao. Or I had them order off Taobao for me. So I'm gonna get the CN version of it. But I'll have to go pick it up from my friend's place. And that's gonna be like a long journey. So I most likely won't get home early on time. So like maybe no stream on Thursday then. And then tomorrow, maybe I'll stream a bit tomorrow. Not too sure. Maybe doodle stream? I haven't doodled in a while. So maybe that. Yeah. Or what else can I do? I mean, I did recently buy some new games to play. And then I think I have plans on Saturday. Potentially a collaboration with someone. Wink wink nudge nudge. Look out for that collaboration, I guess. Unless we reschedule, but who knows. So just a heads up for y'all. I mean, I might as well tell you what I'm playing. But have you been keeping an eye on social media? Because Popacom is out right now. Well, not out, but like the demo. People have been getting invites, and well, I didn't get an email invite at all, but I got asked to play with someone. So yeah, I'll be playing Popcom with a friend later, most likely. Should doodle a Halloween slime? Why not? Why not do that tomorrow? Let's make it a chill day tomorrow. Just doodle and Zatsudan. Or chatting, I guess. And then maybe for the next reading stream, why don't we just make it a consistent schedule sort of thing? Why don't we do like reading Tuesdays or something like that? Oh yeah, and then Limbus. When the heck am I playing Limbus? Is it Friday? Oh, I might be playing Limbus on Friday. Oh shoot! Wait, no. Arknights is dropping its EX stages in 2 days, on Thursday, right? Oh shoot, am I gonna be able to play on the day of? And also I was supposed to make like materials. Not like this. Oh, I can't make enough. Okay, you know what? I'll deal with this later. Busy slime. The slime's not free anymore. Slime's living in a society. Damn. Okay, let's see. I mean, okay, if I leave right away and then head on over to friend's place and then go back home, that's like probably an hour and a half round trip home. Maybe I'll do like a late stream. I don't think I'll take too long to do the EX stages, to be honest. Unless I skip the challenge mode stages. Like, maybe I'll start at the same time as this stream, like 8 PM PST. But I'll see how that goes. Because I do want to get the book and then dip out. Because I'm not staying at my friend's place for too long. I'm just there to pick it up. And then I can record another unboxing video for you guys. And you can just watch me, like, gush about it. You know me and the usual. Oh yeah, I still haven't figured out a way to pre-order the 3rd volume. I might just have to ask someone to help me. But like, literally right when I got a message from my friend that she had the book in the customs, Yoastar just announced volume 2 on their Twitter account. Can you believe that? My gosh. It took the same amount of time for me to pre-order and order the 2nd volume just for Yoastar to announce volume 2 to be released on their store. I'm not even too sure whether it's going to be like a Japanese release, like the 1st volume, or it's going to be like English translated. But like, there wasn't any like specific caption on it, so a lot of people are betting on the chance that it's like English, but I highly doubt it. I think it's just going to be Japanese again. So yeah, no worries. I always do unboxing videos for like Arknights merch and whatnot. Man, I still haven't got my like prize from the last video event. I'm so sad because like The freaking package was sent back to the sender. Can you believe it? My god. So that was a bit of sad one. And also had some issues with the, what? The Google Play thing? The reward? So that's like an ongoing issue. Oh yeah, here we go. Then these two fellows here. It did not work out. Sure. Thank you, Weiss. But yeah, what else was I gonna do? Right, my sanity. I'll just farm this on the side, and I'll just leave you guys be. Okay, take care. Maybe I'll see you guys tomorrow? Doodle stream? And let's doodle like a Halloween slime. Unless I do a doodle stream like on Halloween. When is Halloween again? It's on a... No, I don't think I can do Halloween on that day. I think the S stages, the MO stages unlock on that day, actually, guys. What y'all talk about? Okay. Yeah, but let's just do an early Halloween doodle stream then. Let's do that. Okay. Take care, good night, and hope you have a good one. Thanks for keeping me company while I read the story. I look forward to other reading streams. I'll try to make them consistent, like maybe every Tuesday. We'll see about it. Anyway, take care guys, good night. Have a good one.